Thank you, Josh.
I said the word.
Okay.
Thank you for saying the word.
Anyways,
Yeah, read what happened. Feel bad.
No, I'm not reading this. I read the last one.
Oh, okay, so that does mean you are exempt.
I'm immune, so it's between you two.
Yeah.
And I pressed my nose first.
Initiative, roll initiative.
I pressed my nose
I
way
did it way,
first.
Okay, fair enough.
Chris's only hope was beating me.
Yeah.
I was prepared.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I had my I had my hand on my
I'm not gonna fucking read it.
I had my hand on my chin, just like a quick draw.
World record right there.
Yeah.
Fast as
Executed.
nose goes. Huh? Yeah, we're recording.
Okay.
Lauren actually did the session recap. this time.
Wow.
I did it at the same time.
Wait, I did
as
it
the
last
other
week.
one.
Because I had to remember everything that happened because it wasn't
Oh,
there.
that is true. Josh, you lied to me. Read it.
I did lie.
I'm like, wait a minute. I had to remember everything.
I was really
Josh,
hoping
you
that
took
would fly.
advantage of my
Oh.
trust in you. I've been betrayed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Deception check failed.
Holy shit.
I mean, it succeeded.
No, that was a success.
That was a success. It was only like
Chris just rolled a
really
high enough
late.
investigation. All right.
It took him a few minutes, but he
I
got
didn't
it.
really care. I just did it first.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll rephrase. Stonk, read and feel bad.
God. Episode 32, Din Dagon.
No.
Din Dagon?
The Dagon.
Din Dagon.
Dagon.
Doggin.
The Dagon.
Dog and Dawes.
Dog and Dawes.
Doggin
Yes.
Dawes. Din Doggin Dawes. Alright.
I've got to read it all in that accent.
Mikhail tells Slanei that he cannot fight any longer and that his curse is becoming too strong.
What is this?
I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know what it
Put it
is.
away.
Alright, I'll save it for another day. Mikhail confronts Slanei for lying about Stonk giving him his wish. Oh, that was funny.
It stuck his wish back.
Yeah, Josh,
Yay!
Josh sits down at the table and actually becomes a sociopath.
The party comes across a spruce canopy, and Slanei and Mikhail investigate the area after seeing evidence of tracks around the tree. Mikhail sees human tracks and notes the fire pit was left to burn, and Slanei notices other non-humanoid footprints in the dirt. Slanei and Rickard notice some shifting in the distance during a watch, and Slanei talks to him about his friend Stonk. No idea what it was that they talked about because it doesn't say.
Basically, Rickard was just like, yeah, I've told you my deal already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So nothing new came up.
Yeah, that's why I didn't list
All right.
it.
During Mikhail's watch, the fire burns out. Rickard, Stonk, and Slanei get dragged away into the night. Well done, Mikhail.
You're welcome.
Mikhail looks to the tracks and follows them to a large cave inhabited by yetis. Rickard, Stonk, and Slanei find themselves inside a wooden cage. Oh no! Surrounded by 4 yetis. Oh no! And a sleeping abominable yeti. Oh no! Behind them, Stonk sees his weapon from across the room. Mikhail tries to distract the yetis, causing 2 to come out of their cave to investigate. One of them spots Mikhail and chases him down into the woods. Slanei attempts to blink out of the cage to steal back Stonk's weapon, and while stealing the weapon, it clatters and alerts the other yetis. Well done. The party,
Everything went wrong.
Yeah, the party engages the yetis from the inside of the cave, while Mikhail fights with the yeti chasing him down. Ugh. The yard...
Wow.
You're doing a great job.
I know. The large yeti wakes up and glares at Rickard with his chilling glare, knocking him unconscious, and then it fucking killed him.
I've noticed how Rickard has a tendency to be like, badass, summon a weapon, knocks the fuck out,
Yeah.
crumples
Dead
to
in
the ground.
seconds. Stonk runs out of the
I
cave,
don't
but
do
charges
melee.
back inside to help out Slanei. Yeah!
Yeah.
Mikhail uses his infernal chains to stop the Yeti, but loses control over his curse and transforms into his demon boar form. But the Yeti uses its glare on Mikhail to paralyze him. Stonk charges in after killing the remaining Yetis, slaying the one about to kill Mikhail. Stonk remembers his promise to Mikhail and finishes him off. Mikhail, in his final moments, hands Stonk his leather-bound book. Slanei goes over to Rickard and casts Revivify on him, bringing him back to consciousness. Rickard wakes up after briefly experiencing what lies beyond death. Wonder what's there. Stonk reads the book
Darkness.
Mikkel gave to him while Slanei and Rickard rest. Included are Mikkel's final wishes to Stonk. And once everyone is awake again, Stonk tells them that he feels that they will die because of him and due to their lack of strength and his own bad luck. Rickard laughs at him.
That was such a good conversation.
Good
It
conversation.
showed how much of sociopath all three of us actually are.
Yeah.
Slanei is just adapting. He was
Yeah.
okay when the campaign
He's
started.
an empath.
Me and empaths surrounded by sociopaths.
I love it.
Yeah, that's actually really good. Me an empath. I'm sensing a lot of bloodlust in this room.
I'm sensing a lot of...
Hostility, anger.
Well, I can
Anxiety.
sense you're upset.
I am sensing a lack of grief and regret. And...
Understanding of human rights.
What's a
and
human
compassion.
right? I only know of human wrongs.
Alright. So, at this time, you guys have attempted to burn Mikkel's body. And for the sake of the story, it's not smelly, and it doesn't take forever.
Thank God.
At this time, I'll say that you guys are done with your watch, and you guys can decide to stay in that cave for a little bit longer, or attempt to harvest the Yeti meat, or you can keep on moving.
Oh God, we're gonna hunt again.
We could try and harvest the Yeti.
I'm gonna harvest some Yeti meat.
Alright, survival checks.
Would you like to give me advantage?
Watch your survival.
+4.
Okay, that's a little better than mine. I'll give you
What is Stonk's?
+2.
Well, there's one. I don't know what I
That's a
rolled.
3. Well
Thank
done.
God I'm a
Thank God
halfling.
you're a halfling.
I don't think I grabbed my notebook.
Do you get to re-roll on your...
I get to reroll once,
Huh.
You get the reroll ones.
which is why 14.
Wow.
Not great.
Alright.
If you get 2 ones in a row, I guess it sucks. but-
No, I mean, yeah, you're stuck with the second one. But if you get 2 ones when you roll it with either advantage or disadvantage, you just get to reroll them both.
You start out doing a shitty job at, cutting the meat and, skinning it, and it overall just kind of grosses you out. But eventually,
Ew.
you remember how to do it.
Okay.
And
It's been
you're
a
able to get a
while.
couple pounds of Yeti meat off. That could probably, if you all rationed it, could last you a little under a week. But if you were more gracious in using it, a couple days.
I can carry that in a bag since I have the big carrying capacity of us.
Rickard still has his... You could put it in Rickard's bag.
426.
426. Oh yeah, I forgot.
So close.
Wait, I did have 420 though. I did roll a 420.
No, you rolled a 426. It's close, but not quite.
But on the
Oh.
percentile, it is a 20.
But you didn't roll
Yeah?
a 0.
Depression?
That's okay. It's light depression right now.
I'll send you what it is.
Okay.
God, I can't imagine being
I can't
depressed
imagine
right now.
why Slanei would
What
be
might have
depressed.
happened. Anyway, it's been like a while since we last played.
We took last week off because we were all feeling poopy.
Yes. Yes.
Now we are feeling less poopy.
Yes.
Speak for
It's also
yourself.
not 9 p.m.
That is
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That might have contributed to feeling poopy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else have any reason to stay in the cave for very
Can we
long?
also loot all of the rations that are in here that you said were here?
I mean, the rations were the bodies they were eating.
Maybe we don't. I was hoping there was actual rations,
They
not...
went in Rome.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Not that far gone quite yet.
And yet you're eating Yeti meat.
They aren't humanoids.
They aren't sentient.
Yes, I mean they are.
They are sentient.
They
They're
have a
not
language.
humanoids.
They're monstrosities.
Yeah,
They are large monstrosities.
What's their intelligence score? Because that's how we determine
8.
Fuck, they're sentient.
They have a language.
They're not just sentient, they're pretty fucking sentient.
Huh?
Sapien, not sentient.
You're dead. Shush.
Like Homo sapiens?
Yeah.
Whoa. Why are you bringing the gays involved with this?
Mikkel, roll ash checks.
Listen, I'm not Mikkel. I'm just a void in the distance. A voice.
I
Talking
killed
to
you.
Well, being a bunch of ash
I'm gonna
is
key
very
it out.
similar to being...
Be quiet.
void.
I'm kidding. It'll naturally do that. Alright.
We have a ghost.
I still think Mikkel should roll ash checks.
Just to see how well he burns.
Just to see how much ash is left.
Probably quite a bit.
Just to see where it goes.
This is a big guy.
How much is it? How much is in Stonk?
Stonk would be gravel and ash. He'd
Just
be
how much inhaled ash?
alcohol and
I would honestly. I think Slanei would be the only one who you wouldn't have to for the sake of the story burn away. No, Slanei just would burn away fast.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Alright,
Anyways, if we've got our Yeti meat, we got anything necessary from... We did search the cave last time.
Yeah.
so
Got our
you
hair.
found a bunch of simple weapons,
Got
know,
our-
nothing really of use.
No.
Got our
Nothing
crossbow bolts and arrows.
Yeah.
I figured it wasn't useful, but I just thought I'd ask real quick because it's been a while.
You probably also saw some, broken snowshoes and climbing gear and shit that just kind of broke in the process of, because the Yetis don't use that. So the people who were dragged over still had it, but you weren't really able to salvage it. I'll say if I didn't already, you can have some rope as well.
Can I cast mending on the snowshoes though?
They're human-sized for human people.
It's still better than what
Yeah,
I got.
go ahead.
So yeah,
I'll say you were able to fashion together a single snowshoe, not a pair. I'm kidding. You get a pair of snowshoes.
I'd like to, if I can, do another pair for Rickard as well.
I'll say you can make one. Roll a percentile dice to see if you can get two. Because you need to find all the pieces.
57.
57. I'll say they're weak. They're gonna
Better than
last
nothing.
they'll last you anywhere from a couple days to a week, but that you're
Still
gonna
better
need to
than
find
nothing.
something
It's
eventually.
still better than nothing.
Yeah.
And Stonk doesn't get
Shitty
anything
snowshoes.
because
Stop because you have big feet.
So I got ones that he had.
No got them big feet.
No. Oh well.
You're aware he has paws, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna force my way
I
through
don't-
the snowbank.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sink down to the bottom, just keep pushing through, submarine my way through it.
we're waiting on the other side for an hour. God, Stonk's been down there a while. Is he okay?
You just should.
He popped out of the snow like daisies.
Yep.
All right.
Alright. Anyways, we have nothing else that we need from the cave. I say we keep moving.
Okay. All right.
Rolling.
In the morning, I'll say that the wind is picking up a little bit, but overall is still manageable. If there's anything you guys would like to roleplay while moving, feel free to. Otherwise, I'll just kind of narrate what happens the next day or so.
Man, I hate the snow.
It's not going anywhere.
I know.
Wet.
My next campaign
No, just stop.
will be nowhere near the north.
We're gonna be in the
I
middle
was
of the
gonna
fucking
ask
desert.
if
That's what I'm thinking.
Can we do
Oh.
no, not the middle of the
Oh,
desert. I
do you
feel like
want-
that's gonna be worse.
Hold on. The idea I had for the next campaign, let's just say,
No.
does not in Eldingheim.
Okay.
But if we wanted it to be, I would be okay with that.
I have a feeling that Eldingheim's not going to be a very nice place to live soon.
Who said that we'd be playing in the future?
Or the past. I don't think it was very good in the past either.
No.
Yeah.
Eldingheim is just a shitty place to live in general.
Yeah.
Period. Anyways, I have nothing to roleplay because I did my roleplay last.
Because I have no
session.
remorse.
I'm just imagining we just play modern day both the D&D rules. Just makes no fucking sense.
Chris is passed out on the floor. I need to do a medicine check to make sure he's not greened out.
You rolled a nat 1. You're fairly certain he greened out.
rolled a 14, which my
He's going
my,
into cardiac
is that
arrest.
intelligence modifier?
You need
Intelligence modifier.
CPR.
Medicine is a wisdom check.
Medicine- Okay, so I'd know.
You're decent.
Yeah.
You know that Chris has been dead for 3 days.
And you're the first person to notice.
Which is strange because you just saw him moving 30 minutes ago.
Detect undead.
It doesn't ping.
Wow, that is real weird. Anyways,
I'm gonna poke his
Chris,
shoulder.
roll
Is he an
rigor mortis.
illusion?
And he's alive now.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Josh said he didn't want to roleplay anything. Rickard, Slanei, nope.
Nothing.
Okay,
We'll play.
no.
Just,
All right.
just
In
being
silence.
extra cold.
We're playing I Spy the entire
It's just-
time.
You are very cold and
Very
very
cold.
upset about it.
Very
I-
upset.
I will be the lead and also the lookout with my special eye.
That joke will never not be funny.
I think it will be very unfunny soon. But I'll keep going until it is unfunny.
Man, I am
And then you'll push it even farther.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm so excited when Josh gets observant.
I will cry.
I can read lips from a mile away.
Also, my wisdom is now a 10.
Yes, eat that.
And your perception will go up by 5, so you have a 5 to your
Only
perception.
passive perception.
I thought your active perception.
My actual
Nope.
active perception,
Nope.
or my passive would go
Just
up by
be
6.
passive.
My regular would go up by 1.
Yeah.
I had a bard with a bunch of wisdom and the observant feat, and I also had expertise in perception.
Yeah.
So Cabbage could occasionally saw
Read
God.
the words of God.
Yep. Okay.
Anyways, do you want me to roll perception or anything?
Yeah, roll a survival check, to just, because if you're leading the party. But I'll give you advantage because you know what you're doing in the mountains.
Woo!
At this point, you guys have begun climbing up the slope, but you're not going directly up. You're kind of
14.
slowly making your way up the edges. With 14? Alright, 14 keeps you on track. You don't find yourself fucked over. Congratulations.
Woo! Woo! Well, and at any point that we do, we have someone who knows where north is at all times.
We're gonna milk that feet for all it can do.
You have to. It's game mine. You're not going to use it for much else.
Yeah. Alright, so
Hey, I can also remember anything I've heard for the past month.
so you can use that to gaslight people.
Yes, gaslight, gatekeep, Abnordian boss.
Gaslight,
boss?
gatekeep, Rickard.
No, it's not. Just doesn't roll off the tongue.
No, gaslight, gatekeep, dick boss.
Dick boss.
Oh shit! I'm mad at how good that was, but how bad that was too.
Josh isn't smiling. He didn't
No.
think that was funny.
I
Okay.
liked it a lot.
Josh is trying not to take psychic damage from that one.
I can't resist that.
Yeah,
Can you get me
can.
water?
That's 4 points
Okay.
of psychic damage. Okay.
He has to actually pull up his actual character sheet.
Alright.
Alright, so,
Damage.
the day goes by, it's generally quite windy, and you're all more focused on keeping your footing than actually talking to each other, or, of course, processing your emotions in a healthy manner.
Of course, right, yeah.
I also need to do something as well, actually, now that I think about it.
Before the day, before the sun begins to set, so maybe 6 hours into your journey, where at this point it's getting darker, but the sun hasn't set yet, you see Stonk. What? Never mind, I guess you don't see any.
I'm sorry, I actually did realize I wanted to do something,
Oh,
and it's because
sure.
I would have
What'd you
prepared
want
the
to do?
spell, and I forgot to mark that I prepared it. I'd like to cast Ascending.
Ascending?
Ascending.
What's ascending?
Ascending.
Ascending. A single sending. The spell sending.
Not ascending?
No, I'm
upwards?
not. Well, I mean, it is going to be sent to a god, so it is kind of ascending.
It's ascending. It's ascended sending.
Yes.
Alright, okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm also going to roll that percentile now.
Okay,
Unless-
I will say,
Or do you roll it?
I'll roll the percentile.
Okay.
You, because you're whispering this, I'll say, Rickard, you hear it. Stonk, you're too busy doing Stonk things.
There's no way I'm gonna hear this.
Yeah. So you hear this whisper, I'll roll.
That's my fat 23 passive investigation coming in clutch.
Who's he sending this message to?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Hey, Elmaze. Been a while. Where you at? How you doing? You
Wanna
can't
meet up
respond to this
later?
message.
Is that all of it?
That is all of it.
Damn, I was hoping you were like end it with best Slanei.
You know what? I
Miss
do have
you.
6 words.
Kisses. XO.
So you're sending that
Best
to...
wishes. XOXO. Heart Slanei.
You're sending this to who?
Elmaze.
His
God.
god?
My
Yeah.
god.
No, I got that. I just wanted to clarify it.
I will clarify that at this point, you guys are officially in Jotunheimen, which is the god's realm. So it makes sense of all places for you to use sending now.
Yeah.
So,
Someone to Vesta while you're at it.
yeah, just reveal your location.
Hey, Tavesta, use a
Remember
bitch,
me?
drink pee,
Drink the pee that you sniff.
XOXO, Tommy.
Oh.
So, up ahead through the trees, Stonk, you see what appears to be a small, rundown but not destroyed cabin peeking out from the
Ooh,
snow.
another cabin.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of these in like 2
No.
sessions.
Mm-mm. It appears to be pretty small, but you need to approach it more to see.
I would like to approach it more to see.
With
Thank
your
you.
special eyes.
With my fish eyes.
All right, are you pointing it out to them, or are you just walking over there?
How far off of like the trail that we were going down is it?
It's vaguely on the trail.
Okay, yeah, I just kind of angle myself towards it. and-
You guys at this part are not on a trail.
Well, yeah, I know. I meant like the direction that I am heading right now.
It's good.
It's close to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I would just angle towards it, and I would assume they would figure it out pretty
Mhm.
quickly.
Does my 25 passive perception see it?
Yes.
Okay.
You notice the the small cabin, and from what you're able to pick out from it, it appears to be recently abandoned. There's nothing coming out from the fireplace. There's no candlelight or torchlight in the windows. As a matter of fact, one of the door actually appears to be swinging slightly in the wind.
Definitely haunted.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, once we get closer, I want to vibe check it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stock just walks and licks the door.
You begin to approach, and this small
Is it
little
going to
cabin.
blow up?
This small little cabin appears to have a fire pit in front of it, and so it appears to have a fire pit in front of it. There appears to be like there was been something burnt in there recently. You need to investigate to know more.
Hey, the one with high investigation.
Yeah, I want to check out the house proper, like more inside of it. But if he wants to
Okay.
check out the fireplace,
Perception check, insight check.
I'll help you look around the inside.
Insight?
Yeah, no, sorry. Investigation, not insight.
the other eye.
Let's go.
Thanks for the help. 15.
Yeah.
That
Just your
is 17.
All right.
Just for funsies.
Stonk.
I'm about to say.
As you make your way into the cabin, you notice that as you open the doorway and you place your hand on the door, there appears to be some reddish-brown staining on the door.
Blood.
Blood.
Yeah, yeah.
And death.
You can assume that. There's
Like to lick
a
it.
slight bit on the door on the outside, but once you open the door and look on the other side of the door, it appears that the inside of the door, once it was opened up, that's the side that's covered in blood. But it looks relatively.
Older.
You would have to look into it more to see how old it is, but this wasn't done in within the last day or so.
It's not wet blood.
It's not wet blood. Rickard, you notice as you poke into the fire, oh yeah, there's human body part in there.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
nice. Do I recognize the body part?
Roll it.
Can I tell, like, if it's like a leg, if it's a head, if it's a finger, a toe,
Probably a forearm.
a forearm? Cool.
And then you could see like some of the fingers were like had disintegrated and fallen off.
Oh, spicy. There's an arm in here.
Probably the same person who bled out on this door. Points at door with blood all over it.
Points at arm.
Let me give you a hand. Yeah. Anyways,
Can I try and roll like a medicine to see if I can guess? Like,
How old it is?
Yeah, how old?
Go ahead.
oh my god, someone's using a medicine
I'm using medicine. It's so weird.
check. 15.
22.
This could be anywhere from multiple weeks to a couple months old at this point. As I'll say, as you look inside as well, you do notice that, there has been some snow that has made its way inside. A lot of the items in the room are disheveled and out of place, possibly because of the wind or wild animals. But other than that, I'll say you two both can notice that. If you want to look further in there, that perception check could have just been for the door, and you can look more inside.
Yeah, I'm a little further inside.
Yeah.
You want to go farther
We'll
side?
also look inside.
I will also look inside.
I'll just give advantage.
22.
You notice this cabin appears to be a small single room with one side of the room covered in some old and tattered deer skins and an old hay bed. The other side of the cabin has a few tables with some disorganized items and what you notice to be a particularly large iron cauldron on one of the tables.
Anything inside of the iron cauldron?
What do you do when you approach it?
I'm walking towards it, and am I able to actually see it, or like I'll move a stool over to
You'd have probably have
I'll move a stool over to kind of look inside of it.
It appears to have be filled with water.
Chug, 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 chug.
chug, chug.
1 second.
You gotta do it. Do it for the
I would
mind.
like to cast Detect Magic.
Yes, it's very magical.
Okay. Do I know the school of magic coming off of it? If that's applicable. If it's not...
Yeah, I would say transmutation.
Oh, it's gonna turn you into a frog.
Maybe some evocation in there too. It's got a little bit of everything. Probably not illusion or necromancy or stuff like that.
If you drink, you're probably
Little,
gonna
I'll say a little bit
explode.
divination as well.
Okay. Hey, Rickard.
Yes.
You'll know this better than me, and I'll tell them the schools of magic coming off of it. Any idea?
Can I do Arcana check to see if I could figure out anything off of this?
Go ahead.
That is an 18.
With an 18, you actually, you're like, oh, I kind of get what this is. And as Rickard explains it, you actually both pick up on it as well. Runesmiths would use this to enchant weapons.
I wanted...
Only you had a living room.
Don't worry, I can improvise.
I was about to say, it doesn't take years of training or anything.
No.
Just dip the dagger in there.
I want to see what happens when I dip the dagger in there.
What if you dip yourself in there?
I'm gonna dip one of the daggers in there. Just see what happens.
It fucking explodes.
do
You
you-
lose your arm.
here's the water level. Where do you put your hand?
Oh, my hand is like holding it from like the very tip, and it is not like the tip of the handle, and it's just going in up until like the blade is like half covered, and I'm gonna pull it out and just set it on the table and walk away.
The blade is naturally cold, so as you submerge it into the water, you swear you hear a light noise, but nothing happens, and you feel the heat emitting from this water, even though you know no fire is burning.
Set it down very carefully.
Stonk begins chucking.
My detect magic is still up. Does it actually change?
No.
Okay.
Gonna walk over and see this happening. What is it?
Don't drink the water.
It's used by runesmiths.
oh, I thought it was just strange that there was, not frozen water in a place that is always below freezing.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Wow.
You didn't think that was strange?
Well, it was still enough.
No, not at all.
Keep in mind that was what you got with the perception checks, but there are other things in this room that you probably would have picked up.
If you smack it hard enough, it's going to start freezing.
So I'll say you notice the disorganized items and all the other things. Anything to find something specific or to loot things, I'd probably say you'd have to do an investigation check because these tables are very cluttered, filled with probably some mess kits, plates, stuff. You probably even notice some dried meats kind of hung in the corner as well.
Would you like help with an investigation check, Rickard?
Oh, I would love to do investigation checks.
Have the help action.
He's so happy.
Oh,
Investigation checks are literally my favorite thing. Investigation checks and history checks. Arcana checks are close third.
honestly, that's fair.
Did you get it again because you like it?
I didn't drink it.
Oh, this is I thought
This
you
is
got it
from-
again. I'm like, Jesus fucking
This
Christ.
is from 4th
How
of
much
July.
do you
I never
hate
drank
yourself?
it.
Oh, that's a 26.
I also never realized that it's not
You're
called
welcome.
Megalodon.
18 plus
It's
8.
called Megalodon.
Wait,
It's because it's...
Like
Why
a
don't you have a
dom.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
I didn't get that. I didn't
Nice.
see that was an M at the end.
Nice. Okay. Well,
It's because the big total dom.
I know it's a +8 now. Never mind.
all right.
I didn't take the level in Rogue.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Why don't you have expertise yet? I
Yeah.
realize.
When I take the level in Rogue, probably next level is going to become a plus 12 violently.
All right. So, Rickard, you are able to find a couple mess kits on the counter. You find some torches up against the wall, some tinder boxes. You even find a couple climbing kits, a crampon or two, and some snowshoes that, when you look at it, probably would be vaguely your size. Once again, humanoid.
Alright, better snowshoes.
You find some
Oh, right,
rope.
upgrade.
You even open up, you notice that there's a little drawer under one of the tables, and you open the drawer seeing a bunch of glass vials, probably around 5 or so, and 2 of those glass vials appear to be filled with something.
Ooh.
Ooh. Do any of them give up anything for detect magic?
No, they are not
Okay.
magical.
I do want to take one of the climbing kits. That
Okay.
seems useful.
Was there one climbing kit or multiple?
There were multiple, there were 3.
Can I also take a climbing kit?
Mhm.
Too?
You can all take one climbing kit.
I think Mikhail had a climbing kit, didn't he?
No, I don't
You know,
know.
Well, he
It
doesn't
was
need it
probably
anymore.
stolen from him by the
Oh, that's
Strovers.
fair, that's fair.
You guys lost most of your possessions during that incident.
You know, thinking about it, I don't
The
even need the
incident.
climbing kit. I'll just fly. Or, at worst, spider climb.
All of us can fly. I mean, provided you give us the ability to fly.
Yeah. Stonk flying? No.
That is
Can
a
you imagine how
terrifying
horrifying of a
Mhm.
thought that is?
And how much did you get? You got a 20 what?
I got 26.
Okay, well, if you got a 26, I'll say you open that, you see the vials, you're like, oh, cool. And you open up the drawer next to it, and you see a large book with runes on it. It is not magical, though.
Oh. I want to learn more about this book.
Yeah.
Okay, you pick up the book, you look at it.
While they're doing this, I would like to go out to the fire pit outside, remove the human arm,
Mm-hmm.
and
You probably find,
Start
like,
munching.
a foot in there, too.
I would like to find some wood that we can use for it so that I can cook some yeti.
Okay. You look on the side of the house, and covered in snow, you find a firewood pile. And you're
If
able to
I
grab some of
didn't
that.
get that, I was just going to start breaking down the house.
Yeah.
That's good firework right
Yeah.
there.
Stonk's not that stupid. He wouldn't just be, well, we need to burn something, lights the house on fire.
Now that's warm.
Alright, is there anything else you want to do out there, or are you just getting the fire started?
I'm just getting the fire started. They've got more interesting stuff they need to do, and
All right.
honestly, I'm not contributing.
Book time.
That leather-bound book, you open it, and you notice that it appears to be written in Giant.
God damn it.
Alright. Let me cast.
You
I don't have
read it,
comfort
you can
home.
read it, Slanei. I taught you so much in that one night.
You want to cast it, you can also just have me read it for you. Because I do have Giant.
I don't trust you.
I don't. That's.
Okay, I'm just... offering. That is my offer to you. I can read it for you without
I'll say,
spending
Rickard, you're
spell
smart
slots.
enough, and you two, you know enough at this point to understand that this book has a connection to, like, the Savior, which is, like, magic. So you probably know what the word magic looks like in
Okay.
Giant, and you note that, like, written down a couple times.
It's like a spell book.
No, I said it's not magical. It talks
Probably-
about magic, that doesn't mean it's
Wait.
magical.
Probably for, like, putting runes on
Yeah.
weapons themselves.
Which would it be a bad thing to know how to do?
Well, I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages,
Great.
and I'm going to start reading.
Okay. So, this is a rune crafting book
No.
written in Giant, and the practice
right?
could be doable first with, like,
It is a ritual, but I actually don't have ritual casting because
can't
I'm not
ritual
a
cast.
tome lock.
Yeah.
If I was a tome lock, I would get away with
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
I completely forgot that warlocks, with the exception of tongue locks, couldn't
Yeah,
do...
that's very specific to the tome lock half of it.
Yeah.
Or they
Makes
become
total
really
sense.
good at it.
So, Rickard, you noticed it's a rune crafting book written in Giant, and this practice of rune crafting could be doable for someone who already has previous smithing skills, and already a connection to the Satyr, which is Jotun magic. Yeah,
Oh.
sorry. This was literally made for Mikkel. You're being reminded of him.
I'm not, but this is very funny.
I could try my hand at it. I have half of that.
This is my excuse to leave the party.
What, live in a little cabin in
Yeah.
the woods?
I
And
could
become
die.
a rune crafter? He
Yeah.
literally become your guys' merchant.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I could make you
Never
craft
seen your
swords.
daughter again.
Oh my god.
Tragic.
We're like, oh, we can't use this. Just dumps the cauldron to the fire. You know what happens if you boil it?
We can find out.
You first.
Okay.
Does boiling magical water remove the impurities of magic from it?
No, it reduces the water. It makes it more magical.
Ooh, it improves the concentration of magic, so we can get a stronger magical yield.
Then we have to invent syringes, and we just inject it into all of us, and that's how the boys starts.
You guys, I have shit written down for if you touch or interact with. Please don't touch or
Not
interact.
going to.
We're not
because
going
it's
to, that's
such
why we're
an
making so much
obvious
fun
death
about it.
trap.
With it. Please don't.
Do it.
I so horribly wish the other half of the party was here so I could try to convince the happy one to drink it.
Yeah.
Tibor, drink it.
Tabor, it makes you happier.
Tabor, you were saying you're dehydrated earlier?
Tabor's-
I noticed you're eating snow, so...
Tibor's insides would melt and they would die.
Oh no. Anyways.
My God.
But, you know, if we had the other half of the party with us still, Revivify wouldn't have been used there. We could use it here. So how'd it taste? For science, of course.
I love Tibor, but Rickard did not.
You were literally chained to him.
And he did nothing to try to get out. Not even... no attempt. So, this ultimately was a wash other than
Yeah.
shelter.
No,
And
shelter's not bad.
body.
None of us can actually use that.
Yeah.
I'd say with your guys' freakishly high investigations and perception checks, you can note that this place... You know, what did you roll on your medicine and perception check? Over 20 for both of them, right?
22 for both of them.
Okay. If that's the case, you'd notice that the timing appears to be a little bit off. Like, this place was abandoned after the murder took place.
Blood.
Yeah.
Blood.
And more blood.
Arm. Toe.
Okay.
Do I cook Yeti meat?
Is there anything else in here besides
The vials.
the vials, the book?
Oh, Lauren be typing. Someone's at her DM.
Oh, man. Do I cook my Yeti meat, though?
Survival check. Just so you don't, poison it like you did with the cursed owlbear.
Okay, But the cursed owlbear meat was already
cursed.
12.
12?
Completely
It is 5, maybe 4 out of 10.
It's Yeti meat. What did you expect?
Yeah, it's a delicacy.
Would you rather be cursed?
True.
Curses don't exist, though, remember?
Didn't Tikan just drink it and nothing happened?
I feel like that was resolved a while ago. Stonk saying, yeah, they do.
The only person that could survive drinking this cauldron is Tikan.
True.
We know Tikan has...
I don't even think Stonk would do well with it because it's from the inside out, and like Stonk's very strong on the outside.
His insides are squishy.
I don't know how powerful his insides are, so I don't know.
I was literally checking, I'm like, are the sides of my glasses the same too? Oh fuck.
Unless it was like a constitution check, in which case who gives a shit? Like I would have passed it regardless, but
I wouldn't.
Rages through the magic burning through your body.
Yep.
Angrily shits.
Your rage can't stop internal bleeding.
Yes, it can.
Rage can stop a fall from orbit.
Rage reduces damage from all sources except psychic. So unless
Only
that
the baritone.
internal bleeding is psychic damage,
Use the bear totem.
I'm good.
And he only has to rage at the last second
I have
if
a
he's
question.
falling.
Does it become psychic damage if the doctor says you're overreacting?
Oh.
Not if you're a Kalashtar.
Yeah. Yeah. Just go Kalashtar Totem Barbarian and you are immune to all damage. Or, resistant to all damage while raging. It's that easy.
They're launching the Minecraft server right now.
Who is?
Dude, I spent so much time last night making a badass base.
Yeah, you did.
Wait.
I went to bed. Ed was playing Minecraft. I woke up. Ed was playing Minecraft.
Is
went
it a
back
new
to
Minecraft
bed.
server?
Yeah, we're doing it. It's an official one. We got sponsored by Nodecraft. So
Okay.
it's really nice. I don't have to pay out of pocket anymore. I've been paying out of pocket for years at this point.
We
Moving on,
we appreciate your sacrifice.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of the first time anyone's ever said that.
We've appreciated it always. We just didn't think it needed to be said.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lauren could choose to waste her money on a Minecraft server if she wants to. We're not going to judge that. But, no, it was a lot of fun. I could actually make, because I still have the server, I could reset it and just make it be for our friend group if we wanted.
Oh,
That could be fun. But, anyways,
The new
so...
server runs really well.
Yeah.
It's
we got a really good one.
I know.
Nodecraft.
I was playing by myself all last night. There was nobody on the server, and the server ran better than single-player survival.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Alright, so let's keep moving, though. Mainly because we're talking business on my podcast, and I don't like it.
That's true.
I'm so sorry to our rabbit audience.
Yeah,
We
they
get
have no
distracted
fucking clue
easily.
what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
To be fair,
Yeah,
the
Kelly.
overlap between our audience of rabid fans and Minecraft players is probably substantial.
Yeah.
It's
So
a circle.
it's a circle. Thank you.
No, it's an oval, Tyler.
What's the deal with Obsidian?
I'll also say that you found four instances of 50-foot rope as well. So you found a bunch of rope as well.
God, why does she keep
God.
giving us rope?
Because you're about to start climbing a
No,
mountain.
we're about to start flying up a mountain.
Oh, yeah. You could just... Well, here's the thing. If Rickard casts fly on Stonk, you can just tie a rope to Slanei. And you can make him fly
That
too.
is actually a very
but
good
also,
point.
Hear me out. Stonk is just strong enough that I could just
Carry the whole
sit on
party.
his back.
You guys are all fucking tiny. Stonk could just carry.
I could just cast fly on myself
you guys
and
are
somebody
gonna
else.
climb the mountain? You guys are gonna climb the mountain by fucking flying on Stonk's shoulders?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, alright. Back to the point, what are you guys doing in the murder house?
I'm making Yeti meat. It was average.
While he's reading through the book, can I just do like an investigation for anything else in here besides
Investigation for things, what happened, etc.
what happened?
What happened? Okay, roll an investigation.
We've
check then.
devolved into a very professional relationship between us three.
We have no other choice at this point. Shit, I was not expecting to roll a 17.
Oh. So 17?
The 17.
Alright. With the 17, I'll say you kind of go over to check the door a little bit, and You use your shoe to, like, push away some of the snow on the floor and see, some of the blood on the floor as well. And after kind of inspecting the doorway a little bit, you can see what appeared to be vertical slashes, as if something was stabbed into the wall and then brought out a couple times. Well, not the wall, this was done on the door.
I hate that I found that as funny as I did.
Thank you.
This just reminded me of the fucking...
As a majority of the blood on the door, was there like some dragging on the floor as well?
No, there's dragging to the fire.
Okay.
So there was little to no blood on the inside of the cabin.
Okay.
It appears that the murder took place near the door, and then the body was dragged towards the fireplace.
Okay.
Or not, well, the fire pit.
Yeah, I don't think I can do really anything else inside right now.
Find his head and speak to the undead.
I don't have Speak with Undead prepared.
No!
I will change that though.
Oh god.
Well,
I think you... do you need... Could you do that with just a
let's
head?
find out. I could just go into my managed spells real fast and find Speak with Undead.
I think...
While he's finding that, I don't think we have anything else, so watches. Who wants first, second, third?
It's a corpse.
I'll take second.
Must still have a mouth.
I'll take first, I suppose.
Okay, you're going third watch then, Slanei?
Yeah, I guess I'm taking third watch.
Sweet.
No, I can't cast it. I need to find the head.
Okay.
Find the head, then.
Can I try and find the head?
Investigation check, that might be more difficult.
They really hid the
This
head.
is when you're gonna get like a nat 20.
No.
Nope.
No.
Close, though.
It was an 8, which is on the side of a nat 20, but no,
You
that's
just-
a 9.
You're kind of looking around, you're like, ooh, is this the head? Oh god, that's the torso!
That sounds about right for someone.
Have you checked the top of the chimney?
I won't fit up the chimney, so someone else can
There is
check.
no chimney, I misspoke.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, no,
No Santa?
they probably have a small chimney, and the fireplace is not for cooking.
Okay,
Right.
so
It's for heat.
Can I try and look up the chimney then?
so the kind of chimney that can only be cleaned by a very small 3-year-old.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I try and look
Or
up the chimney
Slanei.
and see if there is.
It's old. There's
A
nothing
head
up there.
up there.
There's,
Aw.
they did not put the head up the chimney.
Damn.
Damn.
I really need to get a large reduce.
Yes.
Cast that upon
Sorry.
Slanei goes from 4 foot to 2 foot.
Mini Slanei, massive Stonk.
Okay.
Mini Stonk, massive Slanei.
No,
That's a
they would be
horrifying thought.
the same size at that point.
Alright. What else would you guys like to do? You guys starting your watches now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Watchers will start. So first is you.
Rickard?
Yeah, just I'm gonna cast create bonfire on the fireplace, try to keep it lit,
Mhm.
and
You don't need to do the
Yeah.
survival checks if you're inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think
Those
I
checks only count if you are outside.
oh, in that case,
Yeah.
Vibe.
Okay, roll perception.
Okay. 12 plus 1, 13. That's great.
You sit there for a while, and you can hear the wind kind of hiss through the floorboards and the walls. It's a little unsettling, but you swear for a second you hear a pair of howls like wolves in the distance, but they don't appear to be approaching you.
Yeah, I wonder what it is this time.
I wonder what the wolf howls are coming from.
Mm.
Wolves? No.
In this economy?
Coyotes.
Coyote.
Wolves sound majestic. Coyotes sound like they're dying.
They
Coyote.
sound,
They yip.
sound like some
Wolves howl, coyotes yip.
Mm-hmm.
coyotes sound like someone's being
Well, what
murdered.
does the fox say?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes, thank you.
And copyright strike. Thank you.
What does the fox say? Thanks, citizen. Okay. So that's what you see on your watch, Josh.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
See with your special eyes.
Nat 1.
Oh my fucking god. We get dragged off again.
You are, I'll just say, stuck in your head tonight.
Okay. Fair enough.
Slanei, you wake up naked.
Not again. That was the first nat 1.
Slanei is one of those people who just, like, takes their clothes off in their sleep.
Yeah.
No reason, just...
It just happens.
It just happens while he's asleep.
I sometimes wake up without a shirt, but it never goes further than that.
Oh, I've removed everything when I was sleeping once. I am apparently somewhat conscious in my sleep, and that's why I can talk to people.
I've never done any of that in my sleep.
Josh yelled out for help the other day.
In his sleep?
Yeah, in his sleep.
Oh no.
It's not disconcerting.
It's a little funny.
I guess I am rolling
Yeah.
a
You're
perception. Unless I don't roll a perception.
No, you die.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Well, then there were 2.
Yeah, did you see your stock roll in that one?
Nat 20.
Oh, we went from a nat 1 to a nat 20, so 30.
Okay, so you hear the wolf howls in the distance, and they, those wolves are having a good time. They're just screaming off in the distance.
Okay. I want to ask something,
Mm-hmm.
because I genuinely don't remember. Did we know Takan was a werewolf? I don't remember.
Yes, you saw him
Transform.
transform a couple
Day
times.
one.
You never saw him fully transform, but you
Okay.
saw him in his half form.
Is it a full moon out tonight?
I stopped counting.
Okay.
Stomp.
Roll a percentile.
Oh no.
Oh no. Watch as
Well,
these
maybe
normal...
you came up with the plot for today. Who knows?
89.
Okay. I'm
Well,
sad. I had a lot of plans for the werewolf arc, but we just had no time nor reason to have it.
Because we no longer had a werewolf.
Nope.
and instead we had the god murdering arc.
Mhm.
Or church
That was-
murdering arc.
That was always gonna happen.
Yeah.
That was
I wasn't
pretty
expecting
close.
to incorporate Tavesta into that, though. The piss sniffer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got shit on all the gods.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's all the
Oh,
watchers.
he's a
Yep.
piss sniffer. She sniffs
Nothing
piss.
Nope.
Alright.
Damn, not even with my natural 30.
I'm not gonna make it explode, Josh. This
Okay.
place won't explode, I promise.
She
that's
keeps
good to
saying that.
He still has trauma from what I believe was session 4.
I'm not. It's not trauma. I traumatized you by taking practically no damage.
4 damage!
4
4!
damage from a
Glyph of warding
Glyph
at
of
4th
warding,
level. I'm
And
not
that's-
over it.
And that's when Lauren realized, oh god, oh fuck.
I'm sorry, that was session 7.
Yeah. Regardless, it was still super early and 4 damage.
Nice.
So yeah. Point blank too.
Yeah?
I was touching it.
Not even funny. Alright.
Well, if we finish our watches, nothing happens. I say we get some regular rations, not Yeti meat, and then we head out.
Okay.
Make some Yeti jerky.
I'll say that as of this morning, the wind has picked up even more.
Mm.
What's wrong? You're so low to the ground, this shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, I'll be fine no matter what it is.
Would you roll?
6 and a 14.
Nice.
So I don't even think I need to look at what it is. I'm fine.
I think that's headache.
You will have the smallest.
I have
You
the...
have a brain freeze.
You just got one of those, it's not throbbing, but it's there. You
I
feel it.
I know it's there, but I can't do anything about
Yeah.
it.
Sag.
How much longer on your effect?
I think today's day 3.
No.
It's...
This is
day-
technically day 2.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is day 2, so... Is it 70 hours still? 60-something hours? Yeah. I was still hugging the fire whenever I could. Otherwise, hunched over, clutching.
Oh yeah,
Cold.
Q died.
Yeah, it's not great.
Slanei was entertaining himself by changing the color of the fire and telling himself a little story.
Nice.
I have a feeling Slanei narrates his diary and then, like, makes it out in the fireplace and someone's like, what are you doing? You're like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any notebook on him, so it's all kept up here, and up here is a terrible, terrible place to keep everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Or are we just gonna keep moving?
I think we're keeping moving, unless y'all want to talk about anything.
Talk? That's for women.
We talked last session.
Men don't talk. They...
We bury our
Do
feelings
things.
until they explosively come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
As
I
God
don't think
intended.
I don't think much of us I don't think most of us have a lot to say right now.
You're just
Nah.
processing.
Kinda. We've set some boundaries now. We're not exactly getting buddy-buddy.
The rest of us who are here have just agreed to not break the boundaries that haven't been spoken.
Right, which is why adding another person to the party to, destabilize that's a great idea.
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're just going to have, like, another dozen sessions like this.
Where we want to talk.
But we
Hey.
can't.
Tyler, you want to come over here?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah?
Me.
Yes.
You.
You want?
Oh, is Ed going to the bathroom?
I'll go to that.
Oh, okay.
Never mind, Tyler. Don't come back.
Sit back
Go
down.
back,
Sit back down.
Oh, he's leaving.
He's leaving.
He's going back to his room.
He left his light on.
Oh.
Can you turn off the light in your room? You're wasting money!
It's a electricity.
It's a whack track.
It doesn't glow off,
Woogie,
please.
woogie,
Ooh.
woogie. Mama.
Ooh. No, you gotta throw an ooh woo woo woo.
No. Just do ooh.
Wow.
Thanks, Tyler. What
Thanks.
the hell?
I am improving the audio quality.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Slowly making it worse. Wow.
Wow.
Big dice set you got
A
there.
single set of dice.
Kelly, if I die today, I blame you. These are your dice.
Well, we're
Characters
killing.
immediately
we're killing
slaughtered by the
Tyler.
Party.
3.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Ed's coming back.
I'm back. Who wants to play Fallout 76?
No!
I'm happy with just how unanimous and quick that response is. I knew I could trust you guys.
yeah, no problem.
Okay. So I'll begin the narration of just kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
You leave the cabin behind and continue your journey northward. At this point, the wind is getting to the point where it's getting harder to maneuver in it. The trees, thankfully, grant you some shelter from the wind, but as you slowly climb upwards, the trees become sparser. What's everyone's... Would this be a passive perception? I think this would be a passive perception.
25.
Alright.
Weak. Like 10 something.
At this point...
Perception?
Yeah,
12.
I didn't ask you.
12, but eagle eyes.
Oh, actually 16.
12 from a mile away.
Okay, so... Stonk, Slanei, Rickard...
We all see.
As you're traveling through the wind... Slanei, maybe it's you who first notices... No, I'm gonna give this one to Stonk.
Yeah,
Stonk,
suck it, Slanei.
You notice you're more in tune with nature.
Yeah, suck it, Slanei.
As you are walking down, you swear you feel as the wind begins is hitting your right cheek. You notice it slowly shift in a different direction, and it is somewhat jarring to you.
I look around. Is there a source to this
Make
shift?
a perception check.
Oof. Do you point it out to anyone?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost an 18, but no, it's a 10.
You don't see anything.
All right. I'm on my guard, though.
Do you say anything, or you just...
I would slow down and motion to them, but I'm not going to say anything yet.
Okay.
Can I roll the perception?
No, you can roll.
Would you like to help me, Rickard?
Sure.
Oh, see those 2s and 3s.
Nat 20
Gotcha.
for a 30.
Holy shit.
Slanei, you look slightly to your to the north on the left, and you see between some of the trees atop a hill a dark figure in the wind. Tyler, would you like to say anything, or are you going to stand there ominously?
Do I notice
It's Batman.
You know they're there.
I figured
It's
I was
kind of
just
hard
walking.
to miss.
Hey, sup, Russ?
So you notice them.
Okay, I have 12 perception, so it probably would take me a second.
You're not like 100 feet away. You're
Well, and
closer.
also,
Listen, my air bubbles 100 feet.
Mm-hmm.
in
So-
order for Rickard to give me the help action, we did kind of have to lightly talk.
Mhm.
So,
You see this figure walking. His face was like wherever the wind's blowing, like it's through that, like the wind is at his back. So he will just stop and just sort of turn and look at you, and you just see this human man,
Human.
John Humanman.
turn and just sort of look you guys over like, where the fuck did you guys come from?
Do you want me to
I
paste
will
the
have
picture?
my
Yes.
weapon out, and we'll be looking at him with a lot of suspicion,
Um,
because what's a human man doing here?
John Humanman.
he's like 5'7". You think he would be skinny, but he's like wrapped in like a bunch of furs and warm
Oh my God, it's
winter.
Batman.
do I...
You don't recognize anything.
Okay.
Dark
That's an
brown,
important
dark brown
question,
hair. It's like braided back. He has like his hood up, and he says, "Hello there. Who are you? What brings?" He like goes up and down the size scale of your party. It's like odd collection of people. What brings you all to Eldingheim? You can see that his hand is not like. He's not like reaching out to go murder y'all. His hand is reaching towards a weapon on the other side of his hip. Not like aggressively, just like cautiously.
In a similar way, Stonk is.
He's pulling out like a less aggressive stonk.
He's doing the
Same,
cowboy.
same question could be asked of you.
I suppose you're headed to the tournament. Don't know what else would bring you here.
We're here for the atmosphere.
Well, you found it. And he gestures to the wind.
What are you here for?
I also have business there to attend to. I have a tournament to win. It's like not like he's not being smug. He's
But he speaks.
he's being optimistically braggy. You don't get like the sheer confidence that this one dude can win. He's just being optimistic about it. You can tell he doesn't think he's gonna crush it.
I'll roll an insight.
Yeah.
Fuck it, why not? Wow, I'm rolling shit today.
Yeah, I
Thank
would
God I'm
roll.
a halfling.
I would roll insight, but
No wisdom.
it's
30,
less
20.
no wisdom and more.
what you're looking for?
Why shouldn't I accept this?
You
Why
get
else would
general
anyone else be
vibes.
out here?
True.
He's pretty chill. He's coming to a tournament. He's not lying. Is he telling you everything? But he's not lying.
You shouldn't be telling us everything.
You just met him.
If you're telling us everything, I'm more concerned.
You don't get I'm deceiving you to murder you on
Okay.
your sleep vibes. Yet.
Very important.
And the tournament brings you as well.
It does.
I guess we're headed in the same direction. What's your name, Goliath?
Racially profiled.
Listen,
It's not a racial profile.
It's not racial profiling. Yet.
Yeah.
It becomes racial profiling once he starts calling all Goliaths stonks.
Who would do such a thing?
God. I don't know.
What's your name? Large Savage.
What an interesting name you have.
Weren't we deciding what, like, slurs for Goliaths would be and we couldn't come up with anything?
I mean, probably because they were really bad or stupid. But
Or
that would
not
be
or a compliment?
Yeah, or a compliment. The name's Stonk. And you?
Elric. Elric, son of Elric, at your service.
Yes.
I knew you'd get it. That's not why I picked it, but like Josh would appreciate this.
Yeah.
That's not why you picked it, but that's why you solidified it.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't judge.
He
Good
has
name.
both his arms,
Pleasure to
as
make,
far as you can tell.
pleasure to make your acquaintance, Elric.
And your name's small one.
Slanei.
Nice to meet you, Slanei. And you, sir?
Hello, Elric. I'm Rickard.
Rickard.
He's not having a good time. Rickard just died.
Can I give Rickard an up and down? He's doing all right. Does he need medical attention?
He looks like he
you
just
want to do
died.
medicine check?
I will medicine check this boy. Kelly, you've cursed me.
Oh no.
I don't need to roll a medicine check. I know why he's like this. He did, in fact, just die.
God, imagine dying.
God, could it be me?
Oh, well, that's an 8 for medicine. I rolled a 3.
Bro, you think this guy might have died?
Yeah.
Do I see, like, immediate wounds that need healing, or is he just kind of a little fucked up?
He's a little fucked up little boy.
He probably got scarred as shit from those Yeti scratches.
Oh yeah, probably scarred as shit from the Yeti scratches. Certainly does not look all in it right now. Like he does not look in it to win it. He looks like he's just in it to survive.
Looks like you all have had a rough time. Are you all right? Do you need any healing?
I'm fine. You can heal?
Yes, I'm a healer by trade, actually. I'm an apothecary in Frostfell.
Slanei's threatened.
Potions.
Rickard, with your passive investigation, you hear Slanei's breathing just get a little bit faster.
Sorry,
Oh,
I think
shit.
he's too busy being dead.
Magic, whatever does the job, I can do it.
Magic.
Yes, I can heal. I can, at times, convince the weather to do as I would wish, and he, like, gestures to the wind that's being fucking in the blowing in a random direction that's not the right direction.
Ah, yes, I noticed that.
So, I suppose we have two options. Either do we go our separate ways, or we could go together. There's strength in numbers, I suppose.
Just have one question for you.
Sure.
Where do you get your magic from?
Stonk makes that noise too.
The Storms and I have a bit of an understanding.
That's not an
Storms.
answer.
He's being a tad dodgy, okay?
I know he's being a tad dodgy.
I'd say that you could interpret storms as Thor magic.
But
Because
it
he
was
is the
Thor
goddess
magic.
of
You would
thunder and
specifically
storms.
mention.
Would that be religion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
Oh,
roll. a quick
Is that a religion?
Actually,
18
I would
for
like
me.
to roll religion.
Yeah.
18 for me.
Oh, I have a +0 in this one.
Nice.
15.
10.
Yeah, you guys are all rolling for this. That was just Tyler being really fucking vague.
No,
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm more saying if I roll a 15 for Stonk and religion check, could he interpret that?
Interpret that as one of the three main Jotun?
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm okay.
Yeah, no, he's being fake as shit.
And I'll take Vegas shit. I just want to make sure that Stonk can make that connection.
Mhm.
Because that is a big ask. What's she doing?
As I was reaching down to pet her, she flops down further, more in comfort, but farther away from me, so I can't actually give her scritches anymore.
I can pet her with my foot.
That's just a session now. We're putting Mocha.
That's every session, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we already had one who had help from Thor. Don't suppose it would hurt.
I have some personal business with Ingvald I need to take care of, so I'm headed to the tournament.
You're in good company.
I suppose I am.
Follow Nelbert. Just follow my lead, I suppose.
He just sort of, not condescending, he's like, go for it.
Out of curiosity, though, do you know anything about that shack we passed by?
Do I know anything about that shack?
You didn't come from that direction.
You point south, I point the opposite. You came from the south, I came from the north.
Yeah, I'll
Bro,
say
somebody is lost here.
because you look at the map. He would point farther
that
up
way,
the
right?
valley. At this point, Ingvald's tournament would be up the mountain over there. So he's pointing up the valley. You guys need to go up the mountain now.
He got so lost, he was heading away from it.
It's almost like there's more places than they have Northern Empire. Wow.
Wow.
Very well, shall we go?
Party member get!
Woo!
As he gets closer, you probably could see what the weapon he had was. It's in his sheath, so you can't see it too well. But it appears to be a curved sword.
The scimitar.
Not a
A
skimmy-himmy.
messer?
A skimmy-himmy
creed
is
messer.
more like gradual. His is like straight and then like that.
Sickle.
Like a kopish?
Gopish.
Fish.
Ooh, okay.
What? There's
Spicy.
a little bit of metal sticking out because those have fucking weird sheaths because that's not how sheaths are supposed to work.
Yeah.
What little bit of the blade poking out is bronze.
Oh.
Spicy.
Well, wherever he's from hasn't come to the Iron Age yet.
Damn. The roast like that.
We start walking.
This is the Iron Age.
But if he has a bronze, never mind. Ed picked up what I was putting down.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a generation behind. He hasn't caught up with the times yet.
Alright. We continue on. We can have discussions later on when we have watches. Everyone can have some sweet one-on-one time with our new buddy, Elric.
Because we're definitely not letting Elric have a watch alone for a bit.
Oh god, no.
You know, as you walk, he's just like, he's not like, he's just being affably silent. He's kind of sizing you guys. Not like he's just trying to get your vibes. He's vibe checking you all.
Important question.
Uh-huh.
Do you have alcohol?
I have tea.
That was the worst thing you could have said to Slanei.
Which makes you automatically better.
As a doctor with an herbalism kit, can I do anything for a recovering alcoholic, or is he screwed?
One, he hasn't told you about it.
Hypothetically.
If you were to somehow be able to sense his alcoholism, you making a treatment for him would be against, code because he literally didn't ask for it.
I'm just saying.
He needs to want to recover, Tyler. And as far as I know, he doesn't.
He does not want to recover. Recovery is going to be very painful for
Yeah.
Slanei when it happens. If it happens.
At what point is his withdrawal going to do constitution damage?
Oh, God.
Oh,
It's that level withdrawal.
yeah.
You just gotta keel over mid-tournament.
No,
I need
no.
beer.
It's a tournament. They'll probably have, some shitty beer.
Well, probably
They
have
definitely
good
will.
beer.
They got some Bud Light.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ingvald's special brew.
You can't talk shit about Ingvald's special brew no matter how shit it is.
It's really shit.
And it's the worst in the entire world.
During the ball
Ingvald's
game
Miller
you guys
Lite.
were playing, they definitely had mead everywhere, and I think canonically I just had Stonk slamming mead just
Probably.
every
Yeah,
every
every
10
time.
minutes.
Yeah.
But it was one round that was 4 hours.
Yeah. We weren't gonna play multiple games.
Yeah.
We were expecting to play multiple games until the one game took 4 hours.
It was so good.
So tell me, Elric, where are you from?
I come from Frostloff, actually.
You can look on the map. That's why it's there.
We have a map?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's on the map. That means I have to pull up the map.
I accidentally minimized the entire section.
Am I looking north or south?
North, it is below Isenda.
Ricola.
Frostloff,
there it
I
is.
see. So, and we're heading to Ingfell?
You're not heading to Ingfell, you're heading to Ingvald's Arena, but you would probably guess the Stuborg Temple is the first place you're supposed to go.
Okay.
Ingfell is that's where Ingvald lives. Ingvald's Arena is south of
The
that.
second map.
Roughly
I'll pass
where
along.
on this map are we?
You guys are probably right between where it says Vinderkletar and Skirani River. So you're in like that area. You are about to begin to go up the mountain.
Okay, so we haven't run to this temple thing.
You
heading
guys
towards the
are
temple.
not up the cliffs yet. You guys have not touched the cliffs yet.
Oh boy.
That'll be probably next session is when you guys start going up the cliffs.
Whoa. Wow.
Where do you all hail from?
Shit, sorry. I was still thinking, about Frostloft and where that is.
It's frosty. It's near this lake. Right here.
Map, please! My phone!
It's right here.
No, I know, but my phone was acting up.
Your phone says you're not worthy.
No. Anyways, someone else want to answer that question while I'm still trying to figure this out?
I'm from Jena.
Do I know what the fuck Yana is? Is that too far
History
south?
check. You probably don't know much about the Avnordians.
2
No.
plus
No.
2.
No, you don't.
4.
Nope.
He gives a polite nod that with your passive insight, he does not know what the fuck that means.
Okay.
It's like, oh, cool.
Anyways.
I'm from Tanjula.
Do I know what Tangula is?
Roll history.
15 plus 2, 17.
Sounds Goliath.
Great Lord, I'm doing great.
You don't know much, trust me.
Yeah.
You live in a very isolated area.
And accusing Tyler originally of profiling, and here you are,
Mhm.
profiling.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the human men? Maybe I know where the human men's from.
I had to look up because I keep on
Bornhus,
forgetting.
yeah.
Bornhus.
Roll history.
16.
His is you're from a way smaller town.
Yeah.
I think the answer was just
It's
always
like
going to be no.
Yours,
A couple thousand people at maximum, probably more like 1,000.
Yours is bigger than both
His-
ours.
Mine is
Your
from
tribe was probably a few hundred.
Yeah.
Mine's from the
not-
Can I
other
at least
continent
tell
side
his
of it.
where his town's Avnordian is?
Yes, yeah.
Can I vibe check their nationalities at least? With their accents, something?
What the fuck?
You,
North or south?
you are from a
Literally
very,
anything?
very isolated area. Anywhere south of the Valley of Trials does not matter.
Elric racially profiling everyone in the party immediately.
That's not racial, that's national. That's still not good, but it's not quite the same thing.
Holy shit, it's racist Batman.
Why am I Batman?
I don't think. No. Because you appeared on like a hilltop and dressed in black
With a fluttering
in a snowstorm with a fluttering cloak. You are Batman.
So what you're saying is I should have gone with a Minnesota accent.
Absolutely should have gone for a tiny soda accent.
Oh yeah, where are you from?
Would have immediately shattered like any assumption.
Oh, Tanyula? That sounds Goliath to me.
Oh yeah, sure you betcha.
Anyway, when you say your names,
I'm
it's
a
like,
healer by trade.
There's a polite nod for each, and you can see the gears trying to turn. Not finding anything, he just,
Can I roll an insight? Does the elevator reach all the way upstairs?
Like, is he stupid? Is that what you're
Yes.
asking?
Does the elevator reach all the way upstairs with a 13 plus 7, dirty 20.
Does it?
Does the elevator reach all the way upstairs?
I think the top floor button's a little sticky.
Okay. Not quite all the way there.
He's pretty though.
That'll save you.
Yeah.
Finally, we've broken the 14 charisma deadlock of the party. Except for Rickard. Poor average Rickard.
Yep.
God. And to think he's a warlock, too.
Homebrew.
Though I do want to say, when you say Frostloft, how much do I know about Frostloft? I don't think I do.
You would know it's on the map.
Wow, he doesn't even need to roll a history check,
No,
huh?
honestly, you wouldn't even have to. You don't know shit about it.
Okay, cool. And it's south of Isinda?
Yes. Yeah, it is, I didn't have the guide on this one, but it is, I think, 20 to something.
Isinda's from where the slavers were from.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure.
Any affiliation with the Senda?
Descenda, the city to the north.
Yes.
I know. Alvin, how do you mean?
Any affiliation?
Me? No. Only a fool associates with Ascenda.
Well, clearly you're no fool.
Can I do I sense a big trauma when they say Ascenda? Like,
What's your passive insight?
it's better than my passive thing, I think. I think it's pretty decent. 15.
I mean, to you, you probably are like, oh yeah, they're just making sure I'm not a slaver.
Okay, that's
Everyone
fair.
has trauma with Ascenda.
Valid. I'll be gracious enough not to be offended by the question.
Yep.
Oh, how kind of you.
So,
Considerate. I can't wait for you to die.
Holy shit.
You can
God
certainly
damn,
try.
Slanei. I haven't even said anything.
Slanei has so much inner
Slanei
rage.
and empath.
Here's
Man, I
the-
can't wait for this man to be dead.
Here's the thing, Slanei.
Uh-huh.
I can heal. I have your exact same HP and I have higher charisma. Have you but better?
Oh! It's time for a death battle!
You want to come in here and take my role as the healer? Slanei's just gonna have like a mental breakdown in his sleep, wake up Elric during his watch. He's just like, "You're trying to replace me."
It's me through you.
With your 25
Slanei inferiority complex on it.
Yes.
actual bandages, not just
Slanei
magic
canonically
ones.
cried because Stonk didn't look at him once.
Jesus
To be fair, he
Christ.
was drunk.
Very drunk.
Yeah.
Slanei is
Still.
a sad drunk.
You're in everything drunk.
Everything but mad.
Yeah.
He only gets mad when they steal his poison vial.
Yeah.
That was
Alcohol is
different.
like a mood stabilizer for Stonk.
Anyways, I asked my question about where
Ascenda.
Elric was from.
We've established I'm not a slaver.
That's good. That's good. We're setting boundaries. Cool. Any other questions I might have, I'll do later in private. So, unless someone else asks them.
All right, if that's the case, do we want to start our watches then?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
How do
I'll
you guys?
take first.
I'll take third.
I'll
I'll take
volunteer to
second.
go with whoever wants me.
I'll take a watch with you.
All right. So Stonk
why,
first.
Why do I
watch,
feel like
was
Stonk has a
Yes.
plan
it?
for
Stonk?
Slanei?
Go ahead.
Survival first.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you let Stonk be alone?
5.
Everybody roll Constitution saving throws.
7.
The worst part of the day.
Nope. Okay, that's a point of exhaustion for me.
Well, I rolled good until it hit my dragon.
Oh.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Everyone fails.
I blame Stonk.
Six.
100% blaming Stonk.
6. Point of
So-
exhaustion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing I don't have a point of exhaustion.
How'd you do?
I don't need to roll.
Damn. This is your plot to kill me.
It's just to freeze them all when there's...
Freeze you all to death.
Remember that
slowly.
monster I recommended you, Lauren?
Yeah.
That's Stonk.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, I freeze you
Okay.
all to death.
I'm gonna let you guys roleplay this. I need to go to the bathroom.
Alright,
I
Stonk.
assume I don't do any roll perception.
No.
Okay.
You were too busy fucking up the fire.
Then you just create bonfire.
But no, they were taking second watch.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably could have snapped the fire into place before they went to
they could
bed.
have woken up Rickard just be like, hey, can you do this? And then he'd go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably set the fire before we went to bed. So, you probably set the fire, went to bed, and then you fucked it up instantly.
Anyways,
Mm.
bang bang.
Do you rekindle the fire? Do you just wake us up and, like, fire's out? Good luck. You roll over? Like, what are you doing? RP this shit. You didn't just RP last session.
Tyler's tired of the no RP.
I won't wake up until you wake me up, Stonk.
Well, Stonk's not waking up. We have third watch.
Yeah.
Okay, then wake
He's
him up.
got second watch, which means he lights the bonfire.
That's a Constitution saving.
So
Okay.
then your watch goes by, unless you want to do anything.
Do you respond to waking up to no bonfire?
It's just a fire. And just drunkenly walks over, like half asleep. Fire. And just trying to stay awake.
Well done.
Very cold.
Very cold.
Very cold. Chilly.
Ooh. Anyways, it's your turn now.
Ooh, yay.
Chili's-
First and foremost, you're going to give me the help action, right? And
But not the help action. Only guidance.
Oh, okay, so I have to roll with disadvantage still. Wait, actually, what's your survival?
2.
Okay.
Natural 20. That is your
Plus-
third nat
That is my
20.
nat- third nat
plus
20.
3 plus 2.
Four.
Plus 4 for a total of 27.
You got above a nat 20.
Well, here's what happens. It starts to flicker, and I snap my finger, and the fire relights. 'Cause I can do it, too.
Huh.
So I didn't need to do that.
No,
Yeah. Good
I-
use of your nat 20 there.
listen, you just made it so I didn't have to.
But
Also,
now you know that they can.
also, we're both exhausted, so I would have forgotten I could do that.
So,
Also, something for you. You have prestidigitation, right? And you really don't like cold, right?
you
Snap
make
your
yourself
fingers, you can make yourself warm.
Is that actually one of
That's
You
one
can,
of the things
you can
do.
chill, warm, or flavor one cube. You can make your clothes warm.
Make your cloak warm.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, it does say chill warmer. Okay, you can
Or,
do non-
or flavor. Make your shirt taste like something.
Well, then-
Turd.
I read through prestidigitation too fast then. I've been doing that the entire time then.
That's a good imitation.
Imitation.
Get my hummus.
Laura's not even out here to listen to us making fun of her.
No.
Just give me himitar.
Simitar.
Okay, we're on watch.
So,
We're both tired. And you're withdrawing.
yeah, let's go ahead and roll that real fast. 'Cause that's the end of my long rest, whether I like it or not.
1 and
25.
25.
Whatever that means.
Oh, shit.
Oh? Oh?
What?
Oh?
What brings you over here?
What does that mean? I'm out of character. What does this mean?
You'll find out very soon, don't worry.
Lauren,
There's a reason you had to snap your fingers.
Lauren, I'm afraid.
What?
I rolled a 1 in 25.
Oh, God.
What does that mean, Lauren?
You'll find out very soon.
Lauren, I just wanted to say really quick, prestidigitation, I didn't realize like a warm, non-living thing's up to a cubic foot, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know it could do that either.
So I've been doing that
Chill,
this whole
warm,
time.
or flavor.
Got it.
And you can have 3 effects of those at one
So
time.
you can chill your cloak, warm your cloak, and flavor your cloak.
At the same time.
Ooh, it smells like fish.
What the fuck?
Why would you make that? Why would you choose that of all things? What issues do you have with Ingvald?
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Yeah, I forgot his name for a second.
Does it take you that long in character?
Yeah, Slanei does curse just a little bit in Halfling before coming back to realize, oh shit, I didn't say his name.
You also twirl your hair.
No, absolutely not.
It's not that I have issue with him, it's more that I have an old family business to attend to with him.
Did he save your family from ruin? Bring your family prosperity?
You fuck your mom.
Did he bless your family somehow? I'm looking for any reaction as well while I'm listing these on your face.
And it's a very subdued. Like, yeah, no, sort of, kinda.
You're not nailing it.
You're not missing it, the head, but you're also not hitting the nail on the head. You're sort of tapping at the edges.
With your insight, you can guide. You can get that it's vaguely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I could feel the metaphor failing, and I tried to save it and made it worse.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
We've got time. 1 second. Slanei goes behind a bush, throws up, comes back. Much better.
Are you all right?
Perfectly fine.
Insight.
Go for it. I will.
Are you insight checking or medicine checking him?
I mean, medical insight.
I will roll the appropriate check.
Medicine?
Yeah. Medicine is like, are you okay? Insight is, why are you lying to me? Or are you lying to me?
22.
Yeah. Slanei, what's a 22 get?
22. With my 17 that I rolled, Slanei is kind of swaying just a little bit.
His eyes are like little
bloodshot.
Yeah, he's having a hard time keeping his eyelids open.
He's going through violent withdrawals.
As a medical person now, were I to get his consent, could I do shit for him?
Tyler, I'm gonna break something to you. Like, more than 50% of people in Frostloft are probably somewhat alcoholics.
So I would have experience.
Yeah.
What can I do for this dude?
You know that this is
The cure
advice.
for alcoholism is alcohol.
Yeah, this is the advice from my dad: is to cure a hangover, you give him just a little bit of alcohol. Just give the cat a little bit of salami. Just give him a little bit of alcohol.
That makes a lot of sense for you, Dad.
Lauren, I don't think that's what the medical personnel would tell us.
Listen, I don't fucking know. Look it up.
The actual medical, decent advice for a
I also
hangover.
don't know things about
To alcohol
alcohol,
before you start
nor
drinking.
have I ever been
No hangover.
hungover, so I have no idea. Just do a quick Google search and we'll see that's what you come up with.
How to treat alcohol withdrawal. Where's WikiHow?
Elric's knowledge is WikiHow.
Oh no.
Let's see it. Main treatments. The main focus to treat discomfort. Yeah, I figured that. Sign up and we'll tell you.
Lesser restoration if you have that. Might help a little bit.
I think I have lesser restoration.
Inpatient treatment in a hospital.
I don't have lesser restoration prepared.
Fluids to the vein, monitoring blood pressure, and sedation. I could sedate him. I probably have sleepy herbs.
I don't think we said you do. I don't remember talking about you having sleepy herbs.
I don't know if I have sleepy herbs in particular, but I have an herbalism kit.
You having an herbalism kit
and a
means you
healer's
can make
kit.
stuff out of it. It doesn't mean you have it.
I have proficiency at finding sleepy herbs.
Well, if you find some, I'll let you know.
Okay. I'm just gonna vibe check you. Like, are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
He doesn't believe you. It's just sort of.
Those 2 vials that you found, I figured you would have investigated them. I think those were 2 vials of antivenom.
Hog.
Slanei, I think you should lie down.
No. No. No.
He seems like this is a bad idea, but okay. Continue our watch.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I see what you're trying to do, and I won't fall for it.
Just tilt my head. What?
I am not replaceable.
Oh, this.
This
And we-
dynamic. Oh boy.
On day 1. We haven't had 24 hours yet.
Yeah.
I figured
Bro.
this would go on day 2 minimum.
Bro, mask off Slanei in like 3 hours. Holy shit.
I'm point of exhaustion. Slanei has no mask.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
Insecure Slanei moments.
Listen, he's been through a lot right now. He's on a little bit of a trip.
He's just sort of. He's vibe checked you medicine. He knows you're going through it. He's just gonna. You do what you do when you're trying to help someone who's going through it, and you just like, yeah, okay, speaking calming, match the energy you want them to be at, you know. Just like, yeah, okay, we can, let's get you through this, buddy.
You're replacing me. Okay, I understand how you feel.
I get why that would be frustrating. I get it.
The worst thing to say right now.
Yeah.
It's really entertaining to watch.
It's like, oh, you're trying to replace me. Yeah, it would feel hurtful to be replaced, huh?
I can see how you feel that way.
That can be interpreted the completely wrong way if that's where Slanei is at right now.
That's where Slanei is.
I'm not saying things. I'm just like, that's the vibe.
The worst vibe to give off right now.
It's restrained pity.
Okay. You want to keep going, or are you good?
I don't think I'll get anything helpful out of this.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
Wow. You really got a lot of info.
Yeah.
Did you guys light the fire again? You rolled for that?
I have prestidigitation. Also, he rolled a nat
That
20.
doesn't...
No,
Prestidigitation doesn't light the fire.
Yes, it does.
You can't...
it doesn't light the fire. It keeps it.
It lights and snuffs out a small campfire.
It's not a small campfire.
But I did roll a
Also, he
27 with a nat 20 to keep it lit after Rickard's watch.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Obviously, a light or snuff candle, a torch, or a small campfire. You could use that to light a torch and then light the campfire using that.
Yeah, but that would
Regardless,
require you
they
to
pass
do
with
it.
a super high survival check.
27 survival.
Yeah, I would
If
consider
nothing else,
this...
you could take out a single log, light the log on fire, put the log on the fire.
Yeah, this campfire, a small campfire wouldn't be enough to keep you all warm, so it has to be a decent-sized one, which is why I will, from now on, rule that for that, the nighttime campfires, prestidigitation can't do much other than, you know...
Light the kindling, put the
That's why I
kindling on
skip
the
it
fire.
with create bonfire.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Edison, for thinking ahead.
Because that, like, it's its own bonfire, and also it lights things on fire.
And it does damage.
And it does damage.
Wait, it lights things on fire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't that
That's
why
how he
Stonk...
almost killed the lich,
Oh.
remember?
The bonfire
No.
ignites flammable objects in this area
You
that
mean
aren't being
Andor, the
worn or
Archdruid?
carried.
Yeah.
Did Andor have his stuff on fire when he went through?
It's not...
No, Andor couldn't...
Oh.
he was a fire elemental for a while, so
Also-
he set Stonk on fire.
Also, he counterspelled.
yeah. And bonfire ignites only non-carried or worn
Oh,
items.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I'm like, we
Even
needed
though
to do one
Andor
more
is
point of
made of
damage.
wood, he cannot light
If
a
only,
flame
we
that
should just
easily.
cast heat metal on him.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to tell you this. I really don't. I don't have that spell.
F. Anyway, we finished our watch.
Yeah. Congrats. Productive watch.
Yeah, all you found out about each other's insecurity and confidence.
Listen, I got a lot of that. You got shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I need to be very careful about not stepping on his toes. He's going through a difficult time.
He's just like, oh, yes, the halfling is the unstable one of this group. Around eggshells around him. His other friends must be taken care of.
Clearly.
Somehow Stonk, you're the most stable one I've seen so far. He's fucked up. He's anxious as shit. And you're just sort of there.
God, you...
Why does everyone think Stonk's the normal?
Because he's really good at faking it.
He's got a good mask.
He's got a
Because
great
he's
mask.
stoic.
He has to.
Everyone's seen a stoic person, and just assumes it's just how they are. We're just fucking anxious.
Meanwhile, the rest of us just accept the fact our emotions are worn on our sleeve to some degree.
No, my new character is if you took Rickard, you dump the you take like the Rickard like stock shell and you just like smush the personality out and strap the Boris personality in. We're gonna get there.
Oh no.
He's gonna be the one you throw into the traps.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, alright. That finishes the watches.
And we still have points of exhaustion. F.
That sucks for you guys.
No. Hear me out. Stop. We're going to take a quick little nap. We're going to finish the rest of our long rest.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
You're gonna have to convince him.
We've had to take another long rest.
Well, no, our long rest was interrupted, so we had to start it over, did we not?
Interrupted with what?
No, for the way it works is that when the fire goes out during one watch,
Right.
you guys make saving throws.
You got exhaustion
Oh.
because it was cold. and
Okay.
you
It
couldn't
doesn't
sleep.
actually interrupt the long rest, though.
Okay.
But I also don't think you lose that exhaustion point that fast.
Arguably, what happens is
Otherwise,
because
it's
you
really-
cannot get a full night's rest because it's cold, you gain a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
So that's what happens.
You didn't really get a long rest, you got a sleepy bad time.
Yep.
But you did a long rest, it failed.
You still get your health,
Health
HP,
and
and
spell
spell slots back.
No.
No?
No.
Then we didn't take a long
No.
rest. We
Then
should
no.
finish our
no,
long
no.
rest.
You tried,
don't.
you attempted one, you failed.
Yes, that's
Okay.
what happened.
So then no one did get a long rest.
So you'd have to take 8 hours
Except
to
for
do it
you,
again.
Stonk, you did.
Well, yeah, of course I did. I'm just saying they did.
Yes.
So I need to unmark the spell slots that I...
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I was unaware that was how it was working.
Yeah. I've always been
I
marking them as
can
long
read
rests,
it. I
so...
can read it again if you guys want. Let's see.
How you doing, Rickard?
Yeah, I'd
If
be
you
doing
attempt to
better
take
if
a
I
long
wasn't
rest without covering
exhausted.
heat, you must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw to gain the benefits of a long rest.
Okay.
If you fail by 5 or more, you get... Oh, it's only if you fail by 5 or more that you get a level of exhaustion. But I think you all did.
Okay, I rolled a 3 plus...
I don't
5.
even remember what
What
I
was the
rolled.
DC?
Failed by
10?
5
The DC is 15.
So I
So,
still failed.
yeah, you all rolled shit, so I don't think
Rolled
any
like
of you
an
made it.
8. What's your con?
Plus 2. I rolled a 10.
So
5 or
5
more.
or more.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
you failed.
damn.
Rickard, what'd you
You
get?
rolled a 4 or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You all did
you all
shit.
still got your exhaustion point, but that's good to
Good
know.
to know for your future.
Yeah. Good to know I can't mark
Because
this
it
as
is
long rest.
entirely
'cause
likely
I've
that
been...
we've been giving exhaustion points
Yeah.
Mhm.
for no reason recently. So
And I'd also been marking them as long rests even though they weren't. So...
now we know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't, because it doesn't affect me in the slightest.
Yeah.
But it is nice to know for everyone else.
Yeah, why didn't you
I
play
think I've spent more
Goliath?
time in this campaign
I
exhausted.
thought
than
about
not.
it.
Yeah,
I thought about it, but there's a reason why me being a human is actually pretty funny. So I had to take the loss.
Alright, you take the L for this one. Yeah, we woke up. No one's gotten a long rest except for me. And Stonk's packing up and
Slanei is undoing his bedroll and beginning to lay down.
are you just going back to sleep?
Yep.
You need a full 8 hours to redo it.
Only 6 hours. 6 hours is the bare minimum for a long rest.
You know what? I'm on Slanei's side here.
He's like, fuck you, Stonk, we're going back to sleep.
6 hours is the bare minimum.
What are you doing?
I'm just like, well, that sucked ass. Oh, you're going to sleep. Oh, you're going to sleep. You're awake. Can I vibe check you? How do you feel about this development?
Oh, you can find out here in a minute.
She won't immediately. He's just like, she's going to like. Is there like a stream nearby or something to refill my water scan?
No.
Melt.
You would melt some snow.
I'm gonna go scoop some snow to melt over the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making myself some tea.
Okay.
He doesn't look.
You can add a kettle to your inventory.
Okay, I'll add a kettle. I figured it was like in my mess kit. I say I'm making tea, but I probably have like a little pot or something.
Stonk's gonna go over to Slanei.
Mm-hmm.
Rough night sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You know we don't have time for this, right?
Slanei, still in his bedroll, rolls over to look at you. Then, try and make sure we stay warm. And I'm going to roll back over and go to sleep.
Can you tap 2 long rests? Can you chain long rests?
We didn't take a long rest.
Nothing's stopping you. As far as I know.
This is basically like, you're exhausted, you didn't get a good night's rest, you're like, fuck it, I'm not going to work tomorrow, and you just keep sleeping until like 4 p.m.
That's what I did today.
Good for you!
I got rid of-
Self-care day.
No,
Sleeping?
no. I was supposed to go to D&D today as well before this, and no.
Oh, you slept through another D&D?
No, this time I woke up from my alarm, called my DM and said, yeah, I'm not going to show up today, and then just went back to bed.
Fair enough.
How am I a cop?
Well, damn. Didn't expect Slanei to talk back to me.
I'm just sort of.
Stonk feels threatened.
I'm just watching the dynamics here. I'm not choosing sides yet.
Are you going to choose the right side or the correct side?
Let's find out what I'm gonna do. Wisdom or intelligence check?
I'd say wisdom has to do with emotional regulation.
I would agree.
I really hate that wisdom is the correct check for this. No? Okay,
5. It's not very good.
Wow, did -1, right?
Yep. Oh, it was 6 minus 1,
Oh,
so
shit.
5.
This doesn't bode well for us.
Slanei is gonna die.
There's the kettle's warming up if you want tea, Stonk. Oh.
You're in your sleeping bag? I am going to pick up
Bedroll.
Slanei's bedroll and sleeping bag.
Oh god, Friday the 13th.
And I'm going to sling him over my shoulder.
I don't know what else I do.
Fair enough.
What have I missed?
Nothing.
I remember.
Is that what you're doing?
I had to have my tea every day.
Okay, sure. We'll say you have the necessary things for that. Whatever that may be. So Tyler's making something then.
Okay.
I'm making tea.
I have now slung Slanei over my shoulder. Still in his bedroll. If you want to try and
Did
sleep
you grab
through
him
it,
by
you
his
can.
feet, or did you grab him by the top?
Oh, I grabbed him by the top, so now he's like completely stuck inside.
So like a sack.
He is now in a sack.
Okay, cool.
I'm just sort of
I will-
watching this.
bedrolls technically aren't like sleeping bags, but for the flavor, I'll allow it. Slanei is literally as heavy as a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
He might be lighter than a sack of potatoes.
Are you gonna put Rickard in a sack? Because he's also doing it. Do I hear muffled oomphs coming from the potato sack?
It's a good question.
What'd you roll today? It was...
Nausea and vomiting.
We
I'll
have-
give it a couple shakes.
Well, good thing you guys have an extra two extra, actually.
Oh boy! Didn't know it would come in handy so soon.
One's Toffee's bedroll, and you got Mikkel's Bill's bedroll full of cat fur.
Would you let me out, Stonk?
You go back and we did.
Yes.
I like to think that
Sorry,
Rickard's
I'm
just
still
out.
laughing
Rickard's
at
just out cold.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with Rickard, honestly. Like, Slanei I can easily just pick up and toss around and be a dick to, but like, Rickard, he's an old man. I might break him.
Slanei is arguably, not arguably, Slanei just is older.
Yeah. You don't act like it.
Every D&D campaign needs to bully an elderly person at least once.
Of course. You asked to be let out, though?
Uh-huh.
Very queasily, I might add.
Yeah, so I flip the bedroll upside down so you go tumbling out into the cold snow. I get that you didn't sleep well. We are in a bit of a rush to get there. We can't spend an entire day allowing you to sleep in. Same goes for Rickard.
I'm sorry, but does that not imply you were planning on keeping your promise
To who?
to the city that we were just Beruvik?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is the one.
Yeah.
Well, someone's going to have to. Unless you would like to leave them to die.
No, I just wasn't expecting you to be the one to be so willing to do it. I thought you were breaking that. My apologies.
Breaking what? Oh, that promise?
Yeah.
I'm watching this very confused and mildly concerned.
Safe.
Does the whistle of the kettle wake you up, Rickard? Cut you off, keep going.
I'm gonna take Slanei out of earshot of you. And also Rickard, but I think he's sleeping, so it doesn't really matter. My wish, above everything else, is for Ingvald to die a horrible, bloody death. Do you truly think he's just going to grant that to me? No questions asked because we won his little tournament.
From what I know about Ingvald, he would laugh.
Yes. Yes, he would. So, I am left with a wish that I don't need it, because it doesn't help me.
What
I might as well use it.
Oh shit.
Anything to say to that?
Slanei looks very confused briefly of like, wow, Stonk has put thought into this.
What happened?
Stonk's saying he doesn't need the wish.
Oh.
Which means he
Because-
could have, in fact, used it for Mikhail.
If only he was asked about it, maybe he would have been receptive to that. But, like...
Slanei got himself into that. That was
Yeah,
whole
that was
situation
purely
was
purely a Slanei problem. It spun so many lies that it all backfired. At the
so
end.
many lies that are fueled by mistrust, only meant for only with good intentions.
Yes.
But it all just fucking
Utterly
crumbles.
unnecessary.
Utterly unnecessary.
It's not even like you were backed into a corner. You just did it.
Yeah. His mistrust was not unfounded, mind you.
Yeah.
It was just he took it to a ridiculous degree because he kept building on it to the point that he couldn't keep
he
it going.
catastrophizes himself into weird ass promises.
Yeah. He catastrophizes himself to make promises for other people because he's worried that those people would never agree to it. But he's like, this is for the best for everyone, so I'll make the promises for them because only I have the ability to make that decision.
Slanei is just like, I know I'm not trustworthy enough to do this, and I know that other people aren't trustworthy enough to do this, so if I put them in a situation where they're forced to do it to make themselves look good, then it's okay, I have the right to make these decisions because no one else knows what the fuck they're talking about.
Only I do!
Only I can play God and get away with it.
Y'all need therapy.
Shut up, Elric. Yeah, anyways, after I let you know that, I walk back over. If you want to go back to bed, you can. It's your decision now.
That's pretty fucked up to put it all on me after hearing that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to doom the city there, Slanei?
One more day. What's one more day?
We have all the time in the world.
You're all putting it all on Slanei, whereas Rickard is also complying.
Rickard is also complying, but I figured that if I can convince Slanei, Rickard doesn't have anything to stand on at that point.
How you gonna wake him up? A sheep couldn't do it.
Yeah, we can drag him in the snow.
Well, it's happened in the past.
What's a 6 get you?
6 good or bad?
I don't know.
That's exactly a 10.
Mhm.
I didn't expect to get exactly a 10.
Just completely average. Fuck.
Slanei begrudgingly gets up.
Would you all like tea?
I think tea would be excellent.
I'd probably at minimum have pine tea or something.
Yeah.
But you do notice the tea I give you is not the tea I'm drinking. My tea looks kind of a little goopy, and you can tell it tastes nasty as shit.
Perfect. It'll wake us all up.
Can I roll something?
No, the stuff he's drinking is nasty as shit.
I give
Oh.
you-
you guys the good shit.
Oh, he gave us
Can
the
I
good shit.
roll a something for what it looks like he's drinking?
Nature check.
Oh, yay. Nature. With disadvantage. Where's nature again?
It's intelligence. 'Cause-
+1. 3.
Goop. It brown.
Stanky.
Why aren't you flushing it out?
Gross. Did he just shit in the teacup?
The fuck is wrong with you? Now, Slanei feels much more secure in his position now.
Yeah. This motherfucker's weird.
I'm just slowly, he drains the cup begrudgingly and painfully.
Well, I say we get, breakfast and tea, and then we'll just wake up Rickard on our way out.
Yeah.
He misses out on breakfast, but he gets a short rest,
Woo.
which is all a warlock ever needs.
Well, he got a short rest even though it was a failed long rest. Still a short rest.
yeah.
Oh, great.
Aw.
You get all your spell slots back.
I already had
Yay.
all my spell slots.
Yeah, you got no benefit.
Yeah, I was hoping to get rid of that exhaustion.
So
but
was
no.
I. We'll get
You
it
just
tomorrow.
live in perpetual exhaustion.
We gotta keep it going. At this point, we're going for a world record.
Don't worry, I'm here. I can help with exhaustion a little. I can't fix it, I can make it slightly better.
Well, thankfully, 1 point of exhaustion doesn't affect combat very much.
Yeah.
2 points onwards, yes.
Yeah,
Well, if we hit 2 points of exhaustion, we're just gonna have to take an additional
No,
one.
I would be okay if it was 2 points or more.
One is
Didn't
just
Slanei get up to 4 at one point?
um.
Because you forgot to bring a fucking coat.
No, I didn't forget it. I was dunked into a river wearing it.
Oh yeah, so you didn't have one you could use.
Yeah, because all of his clothes were sogging and
Could
really
never get
cold,
dry.
and,
And
weren't
this was
gonna get
before we
dry.
had any spell that could dry clothing.
Yeah, I
So,
think it was
yeah.
on 4, maybe 5.
You were very close
Before.
to
You
that.
were in a river for like hours. I don't know how you're not dead.
You came close.
Well, no, because you were really bad when you got to Fisk Dollar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was either
Slanei was
it was
dying.
either 4 or 5. I don't remember if I hit 5 or not.
4. You didn't get as close as 5. You came...
Yes.
Because
Four.
5 is you fall unconscious, right?
No,
5 is
5
half
is
speed.
You are
5 is-
no 5 is 0 movement speed.
Oh yeah,
You are incapacitated.
Yeah.
but you're not unconscious.
yeah, you weren't there.
You're on the verge of death, lying in bed.
Yeah, no, you were 4. Because you were able to move still.
Yeah.
Not very fast, but...
You were able to move at 5 feet around.
I think it was.
No, I was only at half movement speed.
Blizzard
Well, no,
plus
the only
half.
reason he could move 5 feet is because you guys were in the snow, which halves movement speed, and then you also were exhausted, so that brought down your full movement speed to 5 feet per round.
And
And also
then
you're small.
You got down to 10, down to 5.
It's fine.
Yeah, either way.
Okay. We head off again, I guess.
Unless Rickard wants to tell us, no, I don't want to go.
I'll begrudgingly go.
You get tea.
I don't want your tea.
Okay, you don't get tea.
I'm not going to trust the tea of the person going to the same tournament we're going to, and the tournament is generally to the death.
Listen, the vibe you get is like, I'm one dude, I will fucking die. You guys, one of you looks strong. 2 of you don't
It's
look
pretty common
like
to make alliances.
dead weight. Sure, I'll go with you.
It's like the Hunger Games. They make alliances.
Yeah,
that
and
doesn't
just
mean
like the
you
Hunger
trust them.
Games.
I've made
they
an
stab
alliance
you to
with
the back.
Stonk.
Yeah, so
Until I
I'm
know
not
what I
trusting this guy until he proves it.
Once I know Stonk doesn't care about you, then I off you, not before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We continue on.
Mhm.
Ba-da-bum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum,
You
bum,
slowly
ba-da-ba-dum,
succumb to the
ba-da-ba-dum.
poison I put in the tea.
Okay. You guys begin to travel, and as I stated earlier, at this point, the trees are becoming a little bit far and
Oh no,
farther between.
My passive perception's only a 20 right now.
Oh no!
Oh, my passive perception's only at 12.
My passive
I
perception.
don't know what I'll see with it.
Only a 7
It's what? What is it? A 7?
because I have a disadvantage.
Disadvantage gives
Oh,
you a
yeah.
-5 to your passive,
enough.
which negates my expertise.
Well, how'd you get expertise? Was it
Ranger.
Ranger?
1 level in Ranger.
I didn't.
Yeah, Ranger can give levels expertise
Because
to the right.
variant,
Yeah.
Oh.
the way that it ended up being built was chose 1 skill
Mhm.
and then chose expertise immediately in perception.
I didn't have expertise in stealth as Carnage, but I could have apparently.
Horrifying.
I was banned
Stealth
from multi-classing
barbarian.
into rogue before I even asked.
For good reason.
But yeah.
A
Alright.
stealth barbarian with a great axe would be terrifying.
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
But
Who the f-
otherwise,
Who needs sneak attack?
you eventually reach a point where there's not like a sheer cliffside, but it does begin to the slope does begin to not be as flat at this point. So I'll say, could you all make a quick dex check for me?
Are we climbing?
You aren't climbing, but you are on unsteady ground.
We make this with disadvantage.
Is this the fact that I can see while
No.
I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated?
Okay, disadvantage. I'm gonna. So disadvantage doesn't that 1. Sorcery point? No.
Oh my god,
Wait,
it's a sorcerer.
18.
Wait, it's a save. It's
What was your
not,
other one?
It's not a
Oh, wait, it's a
ability
save?
Oh, dex save?
It's a save.
Take
Oh,
that back. I can't do saves, I don't think. I'll
Never
double
mind.
check.
I will be.
16.
Don't know which one was
16?
first one. So
thought it was a dex check.
That's what you said was
You
a
said
check,
check.
and then you changed it to
Just
save.
save. So,
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Why is it a save?
So no, it should actually be a check
It should
because
be
it's
just a
not
check.
an effect.
So it's-
It's a check.
It's a check. Okay, then I untake back my thing. I said I
I-
used that
Then it's a
point.
13.
13.
18 plus
Let me
stuff.
roll with disadvantage again then.
14.
I did
14.
not.
Well, no, I should take the lower.
Oh. Okay, I'm fine. Really glad
Take the
Lauren
lower
changed
one.
it
That's,
from check to save to check, because I don't remember what I rolled initially, but I remember
17.
it being good.
17. I'll say, Elric, initially as you're walking over this slope, you do feel your foot get caught on a loose rock for a second, and you stumble slightly, but you're able to pick yourself up with that one sorcery point and save yourself. So, thankfully, you don't slide down the icy rocks. Congratulations.
With your 20 deception, you see I start to stumble, and then like the wind catches me and puts me back up.
Okay.
How?
14, by the way, for me.
What?
Yeah, I
what-
said
what'd
you're
you
good.
say?
How'd you do that?
Just did. What? He looks befuddled while you're asking.
How did you not trip, I guess?
I'm in the storm. Looks up at Wizard.
Don't like the answer, but I don't know enough to push more.
This is Rin all over again. Okay, we keep walking.
Alright.
I'm a wizard.
No, this time he knows what he is. He's just being cagey.
Yeah.
I don't trust like that yet.
Alright. Trying to think if this is passive perception.
Please
okay,
no.
20.
Well, yeah, because I'm just trying to think if you'd notice it at first.
What about my eagle?
Shut the fuck up, Josh.
I got 7 perception. Tell me everything.
You see the ground rapidly approaching.
Here it comes.
As you all are walking, at this point I'll say it's a little bit after noon, which so the sun is beginning to set at this point, but it's still very bright outside, at least as bright as it can be with the clouds. It is a little bit less windy at this point. It was pretty heavy wind earlier, but at this point it's a lot more fainter, but it is still present. Slanei, as you're walking, you actually notice, as you're walking, you see something stuck in a tree. Like there's something wedged into a tree.
I'll point it out to people and make my way over towards it.
He points it out, and with your eyes that you can see it with complete clarity,
From
you
a mile
notice
away.
that there appears to be an arrow stuck in a tree.
Any type of arrow, big, like, obsidian arrow, or...
As you approach it, you notice, oh, shit, this is a pretty big arrow. This would be like the size of an arrow maybe a Goliath would use, but a little smaller.
Yeah, go and check it out, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You see the arrow,
Well,
but
yeah, but like, I just want to... Using the angle of where the arrow embedded into the tree, can I figure out where the
survival.
the person shot from?
Survival check.
Would you like advantage on that?
Probably. Survival's not that great.
Well, you
But at
having
least
it
I
at
don't
least
have
give you 2.
disadvantage. All right, 19.
All right. With a 19, you look over at the trees and kind of look in the opposite direction and see that up it's, I hesitate to call it a cliffside yet, but farther up into the trees, you notice that there is an area where the trees are actually a little bit heavier, and that it must have been fired from over there. But as you pull it out, you see like kind of the wood around it, and you think, might have been fired within the last couple of days, but not recently. It's kind of frozen, stuck into the tree.
Trees recovered a little.
Yeah.
Probably not. I'll relay that information that came from that direction. Are we headed towards the denser trees, or are we avoiding them?
The denser trees are on your left. You're heading this way.
Yeah, I'll just say keep an eye out on the left just in case.
Okay.
I will look in that direction while we're walking.
All right.
I'll look that way too.
Me too, I suppose.
Whoa. Okay.
All
Would you like to give me guidance?
Yeah, that
Sure.
that definitely solves the question for me.
What
Because if you're all looking left, you're not going to notice
Goes back
something
to
else.
normal advantage.
I mean, I'm
you're right.
not looking left. I just pointed it out.
What's your
to them.
passive perception?
12.
Yeah, thanks.
But my eagle.
I'll say 30 or so minutes pass. Please make, if you're looking to the left over into the more heavily treed area up the cliff, roll a perception check.
He has guidance.
Okay. Wow.
I mean, that's better than
19.
19. Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
God, that was actually pretty bad for me.
God, it's disadvantage. Oh, that's fun. So that's a 7, I think.
Okay, 7.
It always hurts my soul when I roll
There
a
for
big
you.
big number on disadvantage.
Roll a 1d4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So how are you all? Are you all walking right now?
Yeah, front, as usual.
Probably towards the back since I'm the slowest.
As usual.
towards the side, near the
Not
party,
usual.
near the party, but not quite surrounded by the party quite yet.
I guess in the middle then.
Okay.
By process of elimination.
I mean, you could be on the other side. You could be doing a diamond.
It's true, we could do a rhombus.
Would you like rhombus or middle?
I like the rhombus.
Okay, you're on the
Would
other
you like a
rhombus.
parallelogram?
Shut up. We're done. Rickard.
Motherfucker!
He's on the right.
As you're walking through the
Oh boy,
through
time
the
to
through the
insta-gift.
forests, you notice that there's some shrubbery everywhere, covered in snow.
Shrubbery?
And while everyone
Shrubbery.
is too focused looking to the left, you notice something wrap around your ankle.
Oh my
A
god.
hand.
It's a shrubbery.
It's a shrubbery.
And as this hand wraps around your ankle, you hear a very faint voice from coming somewhat beneath the snow saying, "Shh, Hunter!"
Does everyone hear that or just him?
It's just him.
Do I hear that
Only
with
one
my-
who grabs it. It's a very faint, very, very faint voice.
I don't
Alright,
hear
so
my 20.
Also, you're so tired.
can I pick up insight on this?
Go ahead.
If it's a warning to me or warning to whatever the hell is underground. 10.
To the insight, do you look down at what it is?
Yeah?
Okay. Looking down on the ground, you see what appears to be a smaller human man, kind of sticking his head out from some of the from some of the shrubs. He looks to be a wiry man with this wild silver hair and a thin, kind of pointed beard. He's wrapped in blue and brown cloaks, and he you wouldn't really notice much elf, but he looks really underdressed for the winter, I'll say. And he is on the ground in a light fetal position, grabbing your ankle. He looks injured.
Shoot him, obviously.
Draw your bow, get instant knocked out.
But you never said you were using your bow, so it's fine, right?
Get the 5 gold from him, but you didn't say you were using your glaive, so. What would Rickard do?
Frankly,
This does give you an excuse to lie down and take a nap.
Scream.
you know what? just gonna shake him off. Keep on walking.
Oh.
Just keep going? Do nothing?
I might whisper to somebody near me saying that somebody just grabbed my ankle. But, yeah.
Who are you whispering to?
Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah.
You got
Reactions
two,
will range wildly.
two empathetic healers in stock.
Stonk.
As
What do you
I'll
say?
say, as you kind of shake him off, and we say, "Wait, no, stop! You fucking idiot! No, come here!" And I'm assuming you're just ignoring him.
I am...
Do I hear the frantic? Come here, come here.
Give it a moment.
Okay.
I am momentarily ignoring him. I am going up... I'm speed walking up the stalk, saying... "Man just grabbed my ankle. Told me to stop."
What the fuck?
The stock whispering.
What?
I mean, after a learning stalk, you probably can see.
I'd turn around and look back. What the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I swear to fucking God.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm excited to be
Imagine
instigated.
that too. Right next to Rickard, as he whispers this, and you hear your ear behind him, an arrow goes right into the tree behind him.
Ooh, where'd it come from?
Oh.
It came from the left. Which now I'll tell you what you see.
Oh, yay, I get to see something.
You aren't able to see the figure itself, but you're able to tell where that arrow came from. From between, kind of a shrub and a tree, you see what appears to be a wooden bow, peek its way out of the shrub, shoot something, and then immediately go back into the shadows.
God, it's that goddamn centaur. Centaur rogue.
Fucking horse thief.
Alright. You guys want to roll initiative now? What do you want to do?
I would
No, we just surrender and die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, initiative sounds good.
Okay, I rolled high for once.
17 for me.
19 for me.
9.
Okay.
19 plus stuff for a
Oh.
total of 22.
So, how far away is this,
100 feet.
100 feet, okay.
Wow, they rolled shit. That's a 9.
Okay, they are going last.
Should we grab minis?
Well, I also rolled 9.
No, I think you can do theater of mind for this.
Wow, Lauren.
I'm just gonna put dice.
No, main.
Here's me.
Lauren is lazy.
I don't know if it'll last very long, guys.
What'd you get? 22?
22.
You need to get a new sign because we're using Mikkel.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Rip.
Who's next?
Me.
We're gonna be skipping you because you didn't see anything.
Okay.
So
What'd you get?
19.
I'll get there next round.
Slanei is you.
Everyone
and
gets a
then
surprise round
I
but
think
you.
it's Stonk next because you got a 17, unless anyone beat that.
No. We rolled damn high for this.
What did the sneaky bush get?
You got...
Sneaky Bush got 9. Oh, what's your dex modifier?
Plus 3.
Okay, so it goes after you.
So nothing
Sneaky
changed.
bush rolled shit.
Then that's you, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Right?
That bus hurts to hear.
Yeah, they should get that fixed.
Like, bus driver can't leave, he's just like that forever.
This is right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Finally removed all these useless ones, like Tyrell, Tavi,
And
Schultz.
Oh, you're right. It was always Schultz.
All right, Tyler, we're skipping you. You don't notice anything.
Sorry, Tyler.
So
Slanei.
you
noticed
saw that arrow. That guy almost fucking hit Rickard.
How dare they? I'm going to walk 25 feet forward
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
prepare.
there is snow.
I'm wearing snowshoes.
So, okay.
But we all
How did you
normal
get those ones to
speed.
fit?
Oh, they're absolutely like.
You know what? I'll say this. You got normal movement speed minus 5 feet. Because
That's fine. I don't even.
your feet too small for distance.
Honestly, I don't even need
The
to
boot
get
too
close.
big for you goddamn feet.
But I would like to get just a little bit closer,
Okay.
20 feet closer to
Yep.
to the edge. And as soon as I see that bow, I would like to cast Guiding Bolt where the bow, like
He already shot it.
but he's gonna have to come out again. You said he hid back.
Yes.
I'm waiting for him to leave his cover to cast my guiding bolt.
Held action.
I'm holding my action.
Okay.
My turn next.
Yep.
Did I see? I saw the arrow because it
You were
almost
talking
hit
to Rickard when it happened. Yeah.
Did I see the person themselves
No.
or the bow?
Mm-mm.
You did see Slanei kind of walk a little bit, though.
Yeah. That bow came out of the bushes, fired, went back in the bushes. So all you saw was after they shot it.
Okay. I am going to head towards the bushes and take the lead from Slanei, using my 40 feet of movement.
Just attack every
Wait,
bush.
you don't have snowshoes.
It's true.
It's true. What's that
Do
do to
I
my
have
movement?
do I,
Half.
Half.
do
Okay,
I
so
have
20.
snowshoes?
I mean, did they give you some?
So I go 20 feet then.
I'm gonna assume
I
you
would've
had
bought
you had
some.
one. Okay, yeah, you have some.
How much would it cost?
Stock
I
at
don't
the
think
Slanei
it can be
speed.
marked down.
It's a couple.
I got that
Okay,
It
how much
should be on
indeed.
the cost list.
Well, then I want to. Yeah, I want to do Divine Sense. I'm gonna take an action. I don't really have much else to
Is
do.
it a demon?
And would you like to tell me what Divine Sense does?
You can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything being affected by the Hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. That's
No.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all I had. That's the best chance I had at detecting anything. Any of these people good or evil?
Does it?
Moving on.
I am.
Alignment
Slanei
is
thinks he's
stupid.
good.
I'm a celestial.
Oh, wow.
Wow. But that's not what it detects.
Isn't that how they found out Martha was a fae? Or
Yeah.
And I did not do rage, just so you know.
Celestial, that's
Nope.
what they found
Yep.
out she was celestial.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my turn. Ricardo.
Ricky.
All right. You know what? I think this might be a good use of a turn to at least divert some attention. I'm gonna cast a Silent Image
Mhm.
and use it to make a 15-foot tall shadow monster.
Okay.
And
Wow.
yeah, I'm just hoping that they don't notice there's no sound because of the fucking blizzard going on.
Mm-hmm.
For something.
And I'll get behind the monster, so that way it's hard to see.
Okay.
I probably figure out that arrow came from there. I stand behind this foot
Fair
of
enough.
giant shadow monster.
Okay. Sounds
Lauren?
good. It's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The figure from behind the shadows is going to use the dodge action to get the fuck out. And is going to start running. And you see what appears to be a vague, tall shadow kind of just running away.
So
So, disadvantage.
okay.
Dodge action.
Why did he attack us if he didn't think he could win?
Because Val just showed up.
This is a
You
bad idea.
13. I don't think I'm going to hit with 13.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You blast a tree and then you starts hearing it crack a bit.
But he's now running?
Yeah, he's running.
Is he in the open?
He's still within the trees, so
Okay.
I'd say half cover.
Okay.
Okay, is it my turn?
Okay, up next. Ulrich, you now see this
Run.
figure running.
How far away is he?
He was 100 feet away.
Stonk.
He probably used his 30 feet of movement to keep running.
Okay.
So I'll say he's once again 100 feet away. Oh, wait, no, because you didn't get closer.
I haven't moved.
I
Yeah,
have-
so
I
he
have
would
a
probably be 130 feet away from you.
Okay, let me check something.
Yeah, I can't catch up to
You have
I
me.
can't.
My arrows.
I move
snow.
my 30 feet closer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll cast this at, let's say second level. Magic Missile.
Magic missile.
Magic missile!
He takes 5
Magic
damage.
missile.
5 damage.
Wait,
10 damage.
what's the range of magic missile?
120 feet.
Oh, cool.
So that I rolled 2 for 10.
You're at 10 so far.
13
13.
and 15 points of force damage.
All right. As those magic missiles of force go in, you see them hit the back, do, and he's down.
I pulled out a wand.
Uh,
Actually, I don't even need to because Magic Missile, I just snap.
Bang, bang, bang.
Are we still in initiative or is he dead?
He's dead.
Oh.
Okay.
He didn't have a lot of health.
Wow.
I burnt a second.
That's why Lauren didn't want to... Wait,
No use.
I burnt a second level.
I
on
burnt a
that.
3rd level for that, so...
I burnt a first level, but it doesn't exist.
I used Divine Sense. Oh no. Anyways,
no.
I'm gonna go.
Anyways,
look
yeah,
at the
let's go
dead
take a
body.
look at the dead body.
Okay. Are you leaving the dude in the snow?
I
Yeah.
don't know he exists.
I have no idea he's there.
Slightly distracted by the
Fair
person
enough.
who was.
Only one who can care is him. Unless
And-
unless he tells me he's there, I can't do shit.
I don't really care. Like this, if you're here, you're probably here for the tournament. That's competition.
I think I look way too fucking old for that.
He's just dying and bleeding out.
He's
in the
one of
snow.
he was the dude carrying one of the contestants' bags.
Yeah. All
Well,
right.
that contestant's not going to get a shit.
So you begin to approach this body, and I'll say, who's following Stonk and doing this? Who's checking
Oh,
it
I'm
out?
walking at the same pace
I
as
mean,
Stonk.
none of us know there's a reason to stay here,
Okay.
except for him.
Except for Rickard and slightly Stonk, but he got very distracted very quickly.
You notice this body, and Stonk, I'll say that you notice this. They look vaguely Goliath from a distance due to just their build and their size. But as you approach closer, you realize, wait, that's not a Goliath.
It's Chad.
Also went down way too easy.
Yeah.
A real
We
Goliath
thought he
would've
was-
just stones endurance and
We thought he was a
negated
threat.
all damage from that magic missile. So it's definitely not a real Goliath. What is it then if it's not a Goliath? Just a human?
You kneel down to look next to it, and probably you notice that the main thing you notice about it not being a Goliath is, while its build looks like a Goliath, it has long white hair tied back into a ponytail. You approach it. I'll look at that in a second.
Oh, I wasn't showing.
I thought you were showing it to me.
No, I was just spacing out, spinning my phone.
He's fidget spinning.
You get closer to it, and you're like, oh, the Goliaths don't really have hair, but nonetheless white hair, and you get closer and you notice it's got pale lavender skin, around maybe 7 foot tall when it was standing, and white paint on its face, and because it died, it's got black and purple lifeless eyes.
Is it a furbolg? Is it a big boy drow? Can we tell? Can we nature,
Can we roll
nature check
something?
it?
You don't know what drow look like. Maybe.
I've read books.
I mean, I certainly don't.
Yeah.
And I don't know enough about elves or anyone else, so... I don't know.
Mythology? Have we heard of a beastie like this? Is this a person? Is this a,
Obesity?
Yeah, I'll say
Beastie-
he's also
beastie.
wearing dark brown leathers.
is this a yeti? Is
No.
this a yeti?
You don't know.
If you guys want to check him out, you can.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to drag him back to the main path
I'm gonna
that
check
we
him
were
out
on.
fast.
Well, not path, but...
Investigation check.
Are you over there with me, Rickard?
Yeah,
You want to have advantage?
I would love advantage. Making a straight roll.
Yeah.
Guidance.
Is that D4?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
It's a cantrip I should have taken, but I never will as Slanei.
What am I gonna get?
7.
It's a 10 plus 1.
1.
Plus your...
Sounds like a 7 to me.
That's 11 plus 8, so that's 19.
Why is that child crying out?
Because Rickard's doing something. Rickard, you're
So
making
what do you
children
get?
cry.
19.
19. You look around the sides and you see it's got, a couple pouches on it, some arrows and a quiver on its back, and you see a leather-bound book on its side.
Well, let's go read that shit. Let's go get it. Let's go pilfer that book.
You open it.
Sure, why not?
It's
It kills you instantly.
if Rickard had to guess from first look, it looks to be written in giant.
Rickard, you really need to learn giant so bad.
You guys are in Jotunheimen now.
Well,
Or just
you could show it to me. You could show it to Stonk. You could show it to Slanei. You could cast a spell.
You could ask the dying guy in the road.
No, you know what this says?
Yo, we'll
Read
hear
it
you
out
if
to
you
me.
We'll hear you. We'll heal you if you tell us what it says.
Yeah, I'm casting comprehend languages,
Okay.
and I'm reading.
All right.
Does he have anything else on him besides?
I can just say this out loud because it's not super important. This is a notebook. Wait, does it tell you what language it is if you cast comprehend languages?
You understand literal meaning of any spoken language you hear, and you understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Okay.
I don't think it says
So
you have
if you
to know.
understand the literal meaning, I will say you will notice that the grammar is very fucky-wucky.
Okay.
But vaguely, this appears to have been a book belonging to a man named Yaran, Jaaran, who had to leave his clan after being stripped of his white. You have no fucking clue what that means. And it appears that he has spent the last year or so wandering the valley, hunting
Lauren
both
accused
man
us of
and
being
animal for
racist.
food. He had been following a specific man for over a week.
And Lauren accused us of being racist.
Mm-hmm.
Then I give the book to the Stonk and say it's in giant. The grammar's weird.
I take the book, kind of look it over.
It looks like fucking gibberish to you.
Okay, then. By the way, before that happened, weren't you saying something about someone grabbing you?
A man
Sorry.
grabbed me.
What?
Grabbed my ankle.
Where did they touch you? Oh.
Show us on the body where
show,
he
us on
touched you.
show us on the dead body we just killed where he touched you.
Poked the ankle.
Fair enough.
He said, "Stop, Hunter," but I don't know if he was warning us or if he was telling us to stop. I don't know.
Who did this?
And he... Where is he?
Currently freezing to death around there.
I'm gonna go over there.
He's... And that wasn't important.
Not particularly.
Can I find this dude?
You see, when you're looking around and you're just like, oh god, there's someone dying around here, and
I'm a medic.
and in your ear you hear what sounds like the mumbling songs of someone like humming or singing to themselves, but
As they
like
bleed out.
as
I'd
they're
like to-
bleeding out and dying.
I'd like to go with.
Can I find him?
Yeah. You see the wiry the wiry man kind of laying in the snow, and you notice that there appears to be an arrow sticking out of his thigh.
How's he doing? Is he about to die?
He is in a lot of pain.
Hold on, so I can fix this. First
Thank you.
First level cure wounds. I'm tempted just to use my healing kit and not even use a spell slot, but if I'll do that, this dude's gonna die. So
I can roll a medicine if you pull out the healer's kit.
I could too.
I will do a first
I
level,
would.
Kill one.
so he gets 1d8 plus
Your casting modifier.
plus 2.
What the fuck is wrong with your casting modifier?
So it's complicated. He gets 9 HP.
Okay, 9 HP. He, as you heal him, he brings out his arm and he kind of like grabs your arm too. He's just like, thank you. And Slanei, you notice his cloak kind of expose his arm a little bit, and you note that he's not dressed for the winter, and you see that his bare arm kind of peeks from beneath the cloak, and you notice wrapped around both of his forearms is a runic band of the rune Wunyo, the rune of joy.
Does that mean anything?
Does that
to
mean
us?
anything to me? Can I
We
roll?
both
That's
have-
the rune of Elumace.
Do I know that?
Probably
Okay,
not.
I'm gonna go over to the man.
Yes.
First and foremost, why was he chasing you?
I don't know, probably because he wanted to eat me or something. There are a lot of things that want to eat you in this valley.
Insight.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll.
Stonk just appears.
I've been there. Presumably. Oh, not great.
Double nat 20s.
He is just an old man in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay.
Could you help me up?
I pick him up.
And he picks up, and you see as he gets up, you hear
I struggle to pick this man up. I am weak
he is
sauce.
5 feet tall.
I have shitty strength.
Do you need help?
He
I'll look at you, but not like help me, but like I'll take it.
As he gets up, you hear the clattering of a chain and rope he has tied around his waist, and he's got a book and various bottles and pouches that kind of clink and rustle as he gets up. He's like, thank you. Oh, where do you all come from? Are you heading north?
Are you also heading to Ingvald's tournament?
No, God, no! Are you crazy?
Right.
Just a little.
No, I'm far too old for games like that.
I look at Rickard.
How old are you?
You lose track when you travel so much.
He's definitely like 46.
I for one have traveled a lot, and I still remember.
You celebrate your birthday?
Yes, every year.
I don't know when mine is.
You at least know the season, right? Very, very little bit of sadness in his face when...
I think, and he looks around, it was a winter like this.
Happy birthday.
Did you kill the hunter?
Yes.
Oh,
Went down like a bitch.
oh, good. Well, if you don't mind just escorting an old man a little bit further, my destination is only a day or so ahead. If you don't mind, the same direction, a little bit up the wind cliffs. I fear I might be struck by another arrow, and this time I won't survive.
Where are you headed, old timer?
I'm headed up to Kiva's tower. Old friend of mine. I need her advice on something.
Is this what I sound like?
Do we know? Do I know anything about this? We're closer to my area.
Roll a religion.
Slanei's having a little bit of a self-aware crisis. Is
That
this what I
one.
sound like?
That one.
Disadvantage 7. Do I use this?
does
This is
your
worth
face
a
say it all
sorcery
for me?
point.
Didn't you already use it?
I can do this again.
Okay.
I think I can. Let me double check.
God, how many classes have you crammed into this thing?
Yeah, I can do as much as I want.
What? You can't do it as much as you want.
I have 5 sorcery points till I run out of sorcery points.
So you can't do it as much as
But
you want.
in theory, he can, because he can
Yeah.
just convert his spell slots into
If you
sorcery
want to.
points.
Coffee, luck, coffee.
I'll save them.
Okay.
This old man has not been valuable enough to waste a sorcery point.
Bro, he was barely valuable enough to, like...
It was really unwise
back.
of me to attempt to do the journey on my own.
What brings you north?
Like I said, to visit my friend, I need her advice.
What?
Oh, well. I'm sure you can't blame me, but we just met. But I, realized something a little bit recently, and, I would like to speak to her about it. You can meet my friend as well. She might have valuable information for you and your friends.
Can I insight him?
Yeah.
Does he believe if we go there, she's not going to betray us or try to kill us or shoot us with arrows?
Roll your...
I want to roll
Insight.
it on something very different. Has he had the realization I've known for a little bit?
Who knows?
I've been rolling shit. And I have disadvantage on everything.
Is that a 19 or a 10? That's a 10. 17. Has he had the realization I have had?
No.
Okay.
9.
Yeah, you get nothing, sorry.
I'll default to the party on this one.
I'll pull up my holy symbol from one follower to another.
His eyes glare, and you see, like, his eyes look to be, like, kind of gold coin shininess. He goes, Oh, I see a man of culture. Where are you from? And he goes over and he wraps his arm around you.
I sadly whisper into his ear, from Yenna.
Oh, unfortunate. I'm actually, myself from Ularia. Oh, no, it's Ulara. It's just Ulara.
Where's that? Where?
That is the far on the coast.
Okay. We're both far from home then.
Oh, yeah, but I've been traveling for longer than I can care to know.
Slight chuckle. I've probably been traveling longer than you've been alive.
Sure you have. What? You all going to the tournament?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, and he lets you go, and he bows slightly. He's like, "Would you mind if I accompany you for a short few days?"
I motion to you, Slanei. Your decision.
And he kind of like,
Oh.
I don't care.
This can only end poorly.
"Oh, and I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Odd.
Odd.
Odd?
Mhm.
OD.
ODD. Odd. That's a name.
Your decision. I don't care.
Oh. I can't. I'd feel bad leaving him out here alone.
Is it like looking into a mirror, Slanei?
Is this what I am like? I need an honest answer.
Only most of the time.
I am so sorry.
I helped the old man
Are
up.
you gonna help you?
I'm gonna help
He's
me.
already up.
I'm gonna
helped him up.
gonna help the weaker version of myself.
He does not have snowshoes, does he? And we don't got shit for him.
We have the broken ones, unless you threw them out.
I have a feeling Rickard would have thrown them out.
Let's stay away. Because of weak
Yeah,
sauce.
yeah, I totally threw them out. I
You kept, like-
specifically showed Josh me
I'll
actually
say-
removing it.
You kept
from my
like two of like the
inventory.
wooden bits for kindling.
Well, never mind then.
And what are your names?
Stonk.
Stonk. That's a strong, powerful name. Good name. Well, what about the rest of you?
Slanei.
Ah, very cunning name. I see. And you?
I am mildly amused by this. Elric.
That's a good name as well. And you?
Rickard, I apologize for earlier. You startled me and I thought you were
Oh,
holding me still.
it happens. People tend to ignore the old man all the time.
He says to the old man.
He says to the party with two old men.
That's. I think it completely missed the like the train of thought, but came to the right conclusion anyway. I'm like, no, I'm scared you grabbed my ankle, dude. Not that you're old. You know what?
Bothered by that.
Fine.
I
The
know
corpse
what
that grabbed
I wasn't even sorry.
Did you say that?
No.
He would.
I promise not to get in the way of your your travels. I'll do my best to be the least of an inconvenience I can.
You just hear a slow, hum go into a full song over the course of an hour.
Where's the party heard that before?
Okay. Rickard, hot take. Who would you rather have, Tabor or Odd? Tabor could technically fight.
So
Odd is barefoot.
So Tabor, I can say, hey Tabor, maybe go talk to Mikkel. Mikkel isn't doing too hot. I think Mikkel needs a little bit of therapy right now. When Mikkel is literally a killing machine waiting to happen, and not only did Tabor do it, they succeeded. So on that, just pure value standpoint, Tabor is fucking awesome. So yeah, Tabor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess we accept this old man into the party. We got party of 5.
All right, sweet.
All right. Well
We got
done.
food. I mean,
He
what?
doesn't shut up.
Who's he talking to?
Whoever's listening, just telling stories.
Oh God, I'll...
You have a headache. I don't think it's mild anymore.
It was mild before Odd joined the party.
Mm-hmm.
I am very far in the front, just making sure that nothing sneaks up on us. Right
I'm talking to him, but only like half paying attention to him because I assume he's not being quiet.
You need to hide.
Yeah.
Occasionally, it's
Sometimes.
loud.
Yeah.
But for the most part.
Okay.
He's not yelling, he's just talking
Does
a
he
lot.
just like
Okay.
climb in volume until he realizes it shuts up a little and
Mhm.
rinse repeat?
And he goes, oh, no one's listening to me, I understand.
No, I'm listening.
And then 5 minutes later, he's just like, well, have I told you about this story?
That's the third time.
Oh!
What's his favorite story?
Yeah, which is the one he keeps going back to.
God, that reminds me of my Aunt Sherry.
he is what Rickard and Slanei both should be right now. And life.
One time. This might have been my first time in the Avnordian Empire. Well, turns out they're not very fond of illusionists. And they beat me up and threw me in the street naked. That's his favorite story.
Oh, wow, that hits too close to home.
Rickard
Surprisingly, it's close to
Rickard gets like half a pity point. If he could feel pity, he would.
Slanei really has never seen a mirror of himself quite so much before. It is like, damn,
This is Slanei in another 60
Shitty
years.
mirror.
this is a shitty mirror.
It's a dirty mirror. If Slanei were human.
If Slanei was human, he'd be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, somehow you'd be kicking it, and you'd be this man.
Odd.
Alright. So, is there anything else you guys would like to do?
No.
We take this man home as quickly, as efficiently as possible.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes. I
Okay.
regret my decision to let
Slanei make the
Slanei
decision.
make the decision.
It's watch time.
Alright.
Who be does Odd take?
I think
Yeah.
Slanei and Odd,
Okay.
Rickard and Elric.
We both got Rick.
Yep.
Rickard!
So neither.
That's not even the right name.
It's not. It's funny.
It works.
Richard!
But Rickard still works
We
for
can't
it.
even call each other Ricky because then we'll get confused.
So what order are the,
I'm gonna go last.
last?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. And then you two are middle?
Yep.
Alright, that's wonderful. I'd like everyone but Chris to leave the
Oh
team.
god,
Oh,
Can we
man.
go to the room? My room's a
Someone's-
mess. at the moment.
okay, you can go in my room. You go in my room.
We're going to Lawrence.
Oh, I feel like this was coming. Only 34 sessions.
Yep, only 34 sessions.
And I get a dream sequence, right?
It's not
That's what
true.
this is?
No. You're talking with our buddy Odd.
Oh boy, he's quite a bit queer.
So, as your watch begins and he kind of sets some stuff up, he's always like somewhat mumbling to himself or singing to himself in some way.
Roll real fast, just disadvantage. Wait, can you help me?
Yeah, he can help you.
I realize I might as well.
Oh,
No.
wait, it's darkness. You don't neither of you have dark vision.
All we're doing is tending to the fire.
Oh, I thought you were talking
No,
about
no.
the perception.
I was asking for,
Yeah, for the fire.
The fire,
Yeah, go
which is a nat 20,
You're good.
which is the 5th one this session that I've
Beautiful.
rolled.
That's, wow. Session nat 20 right here.
What? I'll also now roll a general perception with disadvantage, because you can't actually help with this one. Dirty 20.
Okay.
I am rolling well today.
Yeah, so, Odd is, as he kind of maneuvers himself around, he's always mumbling to himself or, singing, humming, One of those people who just constantly needs to stay occupied.
Okay.
And eventually after the watch is ready and prepared, he sits down and he goes, Slanei, so tell me what brought you this far north? We can exchange stories, yes? Make this
Yes.
an entertaining watch.
Absolutely. I'm on a...
You have a drink?
wish. Fuck. Gods, God, the thought of alcohol throws up
It's
just a-
been months. Years, maybe. I've lost track of time.
Reaches out a hand, puts it on the shoulder. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry
I'm-
for you.
4 days.
The first 4 days are always the hardest, my friend, and he, slaps your back. They both start sobbing together.
Both alcoholics.
Yes. I've tried making my own alcohol before. It's not the same.
It's never the same.
Apparently making alcohol is a complicated process.
You're telling me I once made alcohol for an entire party once, and let me tell you, turns out you don't use the first little bit.
Oh.
Thank the gods Elamace was there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You've met him?
Multiple times.
Tell me about it.
Well, have you never met him?
Perhaps I have.
No, you would remember. He's, quite ugly. You would remember.
So I've heard.
But in like
Go on.
a charming way, of course. It adds to the aesthetic and the ambiance when he's there.
Like, looks confused, but he's like, oh, okay.
Because if he's having a good time, how could you not also have a good time?
Exactly. Smiles are contagious, my friend.
And his laughter.
Go on.
Oh, I'm up here looking for him.
Up here?
Up here, yes.
What makes you think he'd be up here?
Honestly, I flipped a coin. I took a chance and went down a very weird path to get here.
Would you say that chance was worth it?
Yes.
I've taken a couple chances in my life. I've had few regrets, but I have made a few decisions that have ruined me in regrettable ways, but unfortunately, if it weren't me, then who could it have been?
You get it.
He nods his head. So, you haven't heard of, Keitha, have you?
Have I?
No, you already rolled for that, I think. It was Keitha's Towers when what he said.
I don't remember rolling for that.
Okay, you can roll history. Or religion. Religion.
Okay. No.
No?
It's a 7, I think.
Well, her, tower should be just near the bottom of the Wind Cliffs.
Okay.
And, I hope to, as we spoke of, figure some of those out, because of those decisions I have made, I hope she might have some answers.
What kind of decisions? From in confidence, of course.
Yes.
No one else will know.
You see, he thinks to himself for a second. He looks at you. And he reaches down into one of his pouches and he said, I found something.
Oh?
And he lifts out what appears to be a small ring. It says, this. When I found it, it brought up a lot of questions about my... And he stares at it. He's a little afraid of it. But he's also kind of enchanted by it as well.
Oh god, it's Gollum.
He's enchanted, like, oh, it's very pretty, but it's terrifying. That sort of way. And he says, and well, if I don't find out more answers about it, then who will?
Understandable.
He puts it back.
Would you mind if I took a quick look at it? Perfectly fine to say no.
In confidence, you promise?
In confidence.
He holds out his hand, and then he shakes it. He's just like, now if you don't, I'll have to cut off your ball sack.
I don't need it anyway.
Trauma.
I am going to pop, just while we're talking, ritual detect magic.
Okay.
So just while we're kind of talking and chatting, doing the motion.
Yeah. It's vaguely magical. And you're looking at the object?
Yeah.
I'll say, you look at it, and you notice on the outside band, there's some giant runes on it. And You're like, okay, this is cool. Okay. And you see the inside of the band. And you see... Roll a history check. I'll see if you recognize it.
Why do I have to do this advantage? 13. Which is not high.
I'll say you figured it out. Elvish. And Odd speaks and says, it's a wedding ring. Now if you don't mind, and he
I
snatches
hand it
back.
I hand it back.
And he puts it back in. It says, if anybody has answers about it, it's Keitha.
Of course. Would you mind if I go with you to overhear that? I'm quite curious now myself.
Oh, I haven't seen her in quite a long time, and rumor has it she's grown up quite a bit. But...
What do you mean grown up?
Oh, last time I saw her, she was just a kid.
Oh.
Who knows if she'll even remember me. But... she's an old friend of mine, I promise.
Oh, this is not going to be great. She's going to remember him for all the wrong reasons.
But... If you would like to come and meet her, all of you and your friends are welcome. She has a plethora of information at her in her mind. She's one of those people who doesn't forget things.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh. We must be on our best behavior
Yeah.
then. Does he look like he's having war flashbacks briefly?
Yeah, but not like the sad kind, more like the oh god, oh fuck kind.
He doesn't even remember what he's forgot at this point.
Yeah, he's like, oh, does she remember me? Maybe in my prime, I could have made this journey alone, but no longer.
One thing I've learned on this trip up here north is asking for help is not necessarily a bad thing.
I'd be dead if I didn't, obviously.
Obviously.
Thank you. And also, what the fuck is up with that Rickard guy? You know, he looks like he needs a drink.
He's a bit of a dick.
Ah. Well, he's a dick that needs a drink.
Yeah.
And, I think it was Elric. You know much about him? Know his deal?
Honestly, just met him a couple hours ago.
Oh, so you're not even sure if you can trust him yet. No, it's been a day.
It's been a little over a day.
Day or so.
Well, I pride myself on being a good judge of character.
As for, Stonk?
Uh-huh.
The stoic one?
Yeah.
You find him in the... Or where'd you find him?
Back in... Oh god, it was Baldenkirk.
Never been there, but considered it.
It's... not much to speak of.
Small town. But hey, you know, I've had some of my best times in small towns.
Oh.
They tend to enjoy the company better than places with more frequent performers. They appreciate the effort. Even if, I'm having an off night.
Of course. You'll have to show me, some of your illusions later.
Oh, I can only do a couple now that I'm in my age, but... Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but... Your connection to the Savior fades as you get older. You're not quite there yet, but once your hair starts turning white, you might need to learn a few more things than illusions, because let me tell you, being a one-trick pony in this economy... And he just stares off into nothing.
See, this is why I love the halfling economy.
Crumbling, it never existed in the first place.
Exactly. So as soon as you mention you can throw a good party, they look the other way.
Mm-hmm. Anything to distract you from the melancholy.
Absolutely.
You and I.
Kindred spirits.
Yes, friends. And he kind of like tilts to friends.
Friends.
He goes out and he kind of does the slap hand thing where they grab the forearms of the man. Yeah. All right. Everyone can come back in now.
I learned.
Oh, they don't want to come back.
Okay, well, I guess it's just me and Odd now.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
We're
fight.
the party now.
We're gonna go fight a god. Too bad Stonk wasn't there.
I'm gonna go beat him up. Hold on.
Okay. And now that I have you as a captivated audience and Lauren has to listen to this later, how are you doing? How's your night going? We're glad you could listen in.
Stop talking to Kelly. We all know she's gone.
What did you do?
They're harassing Alexa.
We just started harassing Alexa after you called for us. We did it as a retaliatory measure.
Oh, nice.
That honestly could have gotten a lot worse.
Yeah.
Are you alive? Is Bob alive? Have I died again?
Again?
I haven't killed you yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Okay. So that was watch 1.
That was watch 1.
Next is Rickard and Elric. The double Ricks.
I didn't consider that.
Elric, Rickard.
Well,
Alright, Ricky.
Ricky, Dicky, Tabby.
I haven't heard that in years.
I ignite the bonfire.
Oh, you also missed a nat 20 for the bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a lot.
And
I've been rolling.
a nat 20 for friendship.
Yeah.
Have you made peace with the mirror?
Slanei usually. I am so bad. I never roll
No.
any nat 20s. I only roll nat 1s. That's why I have to be a halfling. Slanei today, only nat 20s, baby.
I don't know where this has come
Nat
from.
20s and nat 1s.
He's rolled like 1.
I've rolled one nat 1 and I got to re-roll it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where this luck has come from. But someone somewhere out there is rolling nat 1s right
Yep.
now.
It's what we
I've been rolling nat 3s.
It's still bad.
3!
I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm stealing all of your luck.
6.
Maybe we should
It's a
sit by each
multiple of
other.
3.
Okay, I also been rolling 18s. I know.
18 is still a multiple of
Yeah.
3.
Okay, Ricky. We're on watch. When we were trying to sleep, did we by chance hear, like, incessant talking keeping us up?
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Those gossip queens.
Another watch.
You roll for the fire?
We got bonfire
Oh,
and
yeah, never mind, you're good.
prestidigitation.
No talking then?
I wait for him to start.
I'll wait for him to start.
So you guys just sit in silence all night?
We wait.
I don't. This is a new member of the party.
We're
This
both
is-
vibe checking each other like someone like that make the first move.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I don't get my throat slit by the other Rick. So until something's said, guard is up.
An hour and a half. So, have you been with this party long?
Not for too long.
Mhm.
But about a month or two. I don't know.
See. So you're also a practitioner of magic, yes?
Indeed.
I see.
He's asking for you to put it on the table.
Whip it out.
Yeah, no. So what Chris said, asked to put it on the table. I'm not putting it on the table. There is no table to be had until I can be sure to trust this individual. The table is somewhere else,
Up your ass?
comfortably. Much like my head at times.
You know, you get the sense that he is insightful enough to realize there's a wall here, and not
Yeah.
dick enough to just bash it down. So
Look at.
Why do you look at me for that?
Crossing boundaries?
What?
You would never.
No. It's not like I've specifically told people in the past I trust that there's a boundary here and they'd immediately break it.
Slanei is one of those people who breaks boundaries, not out of malice, but it's just still uncomfortable.
The worst person.
Yeah.
So he'll ask you a
Can't
couple
even
more
get
like
mad at them about it.
basic ass questions that I already know the answers to, like where you're from, like I don't know, like what's your favorite color, that sort of
Where
shit.
are you from? What's your heritage? What nationality are you?
And I'm assuming I get the same responses.
Yeah, you get the truthful but like very minimal responses. You know, the Rickard
This person
special.
obviously doesn't want to talk to you type deal.
Rickard doesn't want to talk until again he knows they can trust you. Right now, not really trusting. But I mean, Rickard isn't going to just say that.
I get the sense, and after a couple questions, he'll fall into companionable silence. He'll phrase the questions in a way that if you want to ask a question in turn, it's like phrased in a way that it'd be comfortable to do so if you want to. Tit for tat it. But that's your choice.
Well, the thing that I don't know if Elric accounted for, Rickard does not give a shit about
The basics.
this the personal life of this new individual. So I don't think he would ask very many questions back.
Okay, we finished our watch.
Wow, that was insightful. Oh boy.
He literally died a couple days ago. Give him some room to be a dick.
Nope.
I gleaned some... The fact I didn't glean shit is something I've gleaned.
Mm-hmm.
You've gleaned that he is reserved in the sense that he doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't want to talk to anybody that isn't fucking trustworthy right now because he just died. He was just killed in under 6 seconds.
He was frozen in fear and then died.
He woke up and died.
Paralyzed with fear.
When a trusted member of his party let him get fucking kidnapped.
So,
And then they ended up fucking dead.
Hey,
so
they paint
excuse
the
me
crimes.
for being a little bit reserved.
does that mean that Slanei is the most trustworthy right now in Rickard's eyes?
Oh yeah,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
we forgot to do the trust ratings thing. We should do that after this session because we wanted to do that, like how much you trust each person.
Didn't I do that already?
I don't remember.
You did do something. If it
Oh,
was
no, it was a
similar.
liking thing.
Yeah.
Like rating
All
on
right, I'll do it in a bit. Wait, you know what I should do? I should create a Google form, and then when you fill it out, I'm just like, here's this character's likability rating. Oh shit!
You guys are
40%
compatible.
of the party fucking hates you, or something like that.
40% of
Some
four people
fun
team.
stats for
Also-
you all.
Make sure that the other three also take it as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Gotta convolute it a bit so people don't know whose
Okay.
response is what. Alright, I'll do that later.
Your watch, we're getting kicked out as he has horrible dreams.
Yes, my watch. So
No. No dream.
no dream. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. Let's see
Well,
if I can
no dream that will verbal. If you want to have a nightmare, my dude. But I'm not gonna roleplay.
Let's
that,
light
'cause I'm
this
fucking
fire.
tired.
Oh, thank God.
21.
I can actually mark down a proper long rest.
That probably explains why we weren't
Everyone
talking.
Clap for Stonk. Good job, Stonk.
The reason I went last was worst case scenario. I screwed it up, and only one person got screwed out of. One party got screwed out of a long rest.
Considerate.
No, that was me as a
Josh
player
is being considerate.
out of doing meta knowledge to be considerate.
Psychic damage for
So
metagaming.
you were always going to get a long rest. Whoever took first watch was always
Okay.
going to get
3
it.
psychic damage for metagaming.
Fuck. But whoever took second watch, that was the roll of the dice.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, we should split us up. So it's always me and Sonic because I have presentation. We should at least give me an advantage
And you
on
can get
starting a
guidance
fire
as
or
well.
something. Guidance.
I don't.
And then he can just make a fire, and you have a +4.
I have a decent survival.
I'll do it next time. Alright,
I can
we're all
survive.
awake.
All the
I
way.
assume, unless nothing
Once I
happens.
wake up, I make tea again. If anyone wants some
Alright.
Now that I'm more awake, I will actually take the tea.
tea,
I'll pass on the tea this time.
tea.
Passing the tea.
Okay.
Tea.
Sit next to
Yes,
the fire.
He gets tea.
Woo. He is grateful. He thanks you. He gives you a side hug and calls you a great person.
Okay.
He then dies on the spot.
You then find out he's allergic to whatever you put.
He's
put in
allergic to pine needles.
Oh, I pity someone allergic to pine in the Northern Empire.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
They would not survive
No.
the winter.
No, they would not. Even their house would be made of pine wood, and they just
Yeah.
And,
Those are the people who just, like, are...
die at birth.
Die at birth.
Yeah.
Like,
and again, he has his goop tea.
and then they just go, why did they die? They never know.
You can
Tea.
ask.
Do you ask?
Yeah, I do. Now that I'm not as tired and a little bit more nosy.
It's just a mix of medicine.
Why do you need it?
It's an old family disease of mine. He smiles.
What kind of disease?
You see, I'm bound by this terrible curse.
What kind of disease?
We call it. What's the old timey name for this?
I'll tell you.
What would the Scandinavians call this?
That's what I call it.
It's called being a big booty bitch. I'm sorry. That's so uncalled for.
Lauren says to tell you that it's called Oof Ow Blood.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't see any other names for it.
Oof Ow Blood is what Lauren has dubbed it.
Yeah,
Can I roll a medicine check then?
I mean,
If that's the technical term,
you
you're
can
giving-
call it that. You can call it the original name. I think that's fine.
Sickle cell anemia.
Close.
Sickle cell is the... Sorry, I was thinking of malaria.
I guess you
Sickle
could.
cell
Let's see
interacts.
here.
My whole family has malaria.
Sickle cell makes you immune to malaria most of the time.
Cool.
That's what I
But
was thinking.
it's the downside is that you have sickle cell.
Yeah, the downside is you have sickle cell anemia, which is kind of a
You can
pretty
just call
big
it by its,
one.
by its.
Okay. He tells you it's hemophilia.
Have I heard of this?
Oh,
I vaguely
Or I can roll a
I
medicine.
know what that is.
Yeah,
I know what
medicine.
this is. IRL.
I'll say that Ed or Rickard just knows what it is, and you have to roll for it.
Thank God I'm a halfling.
God, you're a halfling. That 20.
No,
No.
13.
Stonk doesn't care.
I genuinely, even if I did care, there's no way I know what hemophilia
Yeah.
is.
13.
No,
No. Okay.
He gets it.
he doesn't care.
Okay, so I have hemophilia.
That's just a
What
thing.
exactly does that do?
My blood just runs a little thinner than most. Just thickens it up back up where it needs to be.
Okay. That's not going to be important later on when he forgets to take it one morning.
I'm
They
not
get
gonna punish
stabbed
you
and
for
they
forgetting.
dies.
Your boy has been taking medicine every day. If you forget, I'm not gonna beat you up.
Also, I'm not like severely hemophilia. You can't poke me and I'll bleed to death.
Okay.
That would be if I dumped Constitution, and we didn't do that.
We were gonna do that, and then we realized that would make his HB 30 with the tough feet.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god!
I'm a goddamn sorcerer. I'm not supposed to have HP.
But you're supposed to have like a high con stat, hence the con save proficiency.
He doesn't need it.
I don't need it.
You don't need it.
I don't need
I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it.
Do I see a glow of recognition in old Odd's eye? Does he get it? Okay, I didn't think so.
Well, right over his head.
Okay, I have my tea. We keep.
Okay.
Keep it moving.
All right.
Keep it moving.
I will say that if we want to, we can end the session now and just make it a short session. Or we can continue and do another watch if any of you guys want to get to know... Like, if you want Stonk and Elric to have a watch together so you guys can talk, or if anybody else wants to have a watch with Odd just to talk to him, we can do that, or we can end the session now.
I'd be down to do one more watch.
Okay.
Because I did want to have one with Elric.
Okay. And do we want Rickard and Odd?
That sounds
awful.
Odd's gonna get murdered.
Let's do it.
Just to make sure that this happens, you should have a talk with Rickard to, kind of break that ice.
Oh, okay. He's a little shy at first.
Of course, yeah. You're gonna have to be the one to do a lot of the talking initially, but he'll eventually.
Is he a good listener?
A great listener.
Still.
You realize you're getting kicked out again.
And because you are,
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm not.
It wasn't towards you.
Oh,
It was
okay.
me and him.
Well, you should definitely make sure you have the first watch with Rickard as well, just so you can get enough sleep as well.
I understand. Thank you, Slanei. Okay. Is first watch
Rickard
time?
during that entire spiel.
Okay.
Alright, since I'm not going first, it's Rickard and Odd.
Yep.
Do you want to go second then?
Sure.
Alright.
I guess I'm third.
Well, what's your survival?
+2.
I'm also +2. Should we both roll, or we could give you advantage and guidance?
Advantage and guidance
Just
is
take
just a
advantage
good.
and guidance.
Your advantage and your guidance.
Well, first
Right,
we gotta
I
wait
got
for
it.
theirs.
I mean, he has bonfire.
Yeah, also, but he's doing roleplay.
Rickard!
Hello.
Ah.
Your friend Slanei told me a bit about you. Where are you from?
I'm from. Insert the name here. Bornhus. I can never remember. There's a lot of accents. Okay.
I forget too. Don't worry.
I have to look at the map every
Vorn
time.
means like defense, and
Well,
then
it's just easier to
Hus
find
means
than
house. So
Defend the house.
You're from the house of
She
defense.
just recently started adding my place to the map.
Mine was always on the map.
From
So.
Bornhus.
I've never been there. Have you been in a while? Visit your family?
No.
Oh, not. I understand. I'm not a family man either.
Assuming I can even have it.
I've
I don't think I
had
can have it.
some family issues. They've kept me alive,
Good.
but they've.
That is their job.
But after keeping me alive, they've kind of abandoned me for the most part. So it's fickle.
You know, a lot of people have complicated family relationships. More than you'd think.
I just look at the party. Most people here with the very complicated family relationships have left the party, but I do see what you mean.
Well, most of the people I've heard to go to Ingvald's tournament normally, well, what kind of people risk their lives for a wish? Desperate ones.
Desperate ones, narcissists.
Oh. He points to himself. So, apologies if this is, a question you're not quite comfortable with. I understand we're just strangers, but what do you want to wish for? What do you hope for? What do you want out of this death trap?
That's difficult. I've given it thought, but there's many.
Wait, you're
ways.
going and you don't even know.
Well, time's of the essence.
I like the risk-taking, Rickard.
I like the delivery of that. That was really good.
I'm so glad the party said yes to bringing him along.
I knew
You
Josh was
said
gonna
yes.
hate him. I knew.
You said yes. I deliberately deferred to you because I didn't want to make this decision.
Your complacency was a yes, nevertheless.
What I think I'm going to use the wish for is to make something that is probable into a reality. Make something that I want to happen entirely what is going to happen.
Give yourself a step up.
Exactly.
Very smart. Very smart.
How is Odd doing better tonight?
Well, Odd doesn't carry a bronze.
He has no weapons.
Odd doesn't have a copish.
He almost
Kovish,
died
that's
from a single arrow.
does have a bronze copish and was incapacitated after being hit by one arrow.
By someone we instantly killed.
Yeah.
Instantly, no issue at all.
Well, Captain, I figured he had to be at least a little tough.
Well,
That's why I was upcasting mine.
I wish you and your friends the best of luck. I haven't known you for too long, but your friend Slanei and you all seem like wonderful competitors and probable winners if it were up to me, but it's not because I am not God.
I want to incite that so bad.
It's quite the declaration. You are not God.
Thank you,
What?
Odd. I know we're still traveling for another little bit, but best of luck in your travels as well.
Thank you. I'm sure if you would like, and Slanei brought this up, my friend Kida, who I am going to go visit, she has all the information you could need, and I'm sure she'd be willing to share that with you. As thanks, of course, for not letting me die in a ditch.
Yeah. Yes. I would like to meet her.
Oh, I haven't seen her for quite some time, but she'll remember, right?
Hopefully. You never know.
All right, that can be.
I'm getting weird vibe. You didn't even vibe check the fire casting.
Nope.
I love this man.
You're helping him.
Too.
All right.
Alright.
Okay. You get advantage of D4.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit, Losh.
Holy shit, Lois.
Holy shit, Lounge.
17.
17 for fire.
Fire goes out. Sorry.
Oh,
Just because I don't like you.
damn.
You in particular.
Con
Fair.
save times.
Yeah.
I'd like you to say
Fire-
you don't like
not
stunts, so you're
stunts.
gonna punish all of us.
Yeah, everyone else gets punished. But me. That's okay.
Okay.
So, Elric,
Yes.
you were traveling out to Ingvald's arena alone.
Yes, I was hoping to find some compatriots along the way. Seems I have. Not so many willing to fight up in Frostfell.
You weren't
Loft,
worried that...
Frost Loft.
Frost loft.
So many fiels, Lord. So many fiels.
This isn't even a fiel.
I know. I'm just automatically applying fiel because every other thing has fiel. Frost Loft.
You weren't concerned that the first people that were heading to the tournament might see you as competition and kill you?
I just had a feeling that's not what happened.
Oddly brave of you. Or optimistic. But either way, very stupid.
Just coming to this tournament's a stupid thing to do, but sometimes that's what you must.
What are you here for? What do you wish for?
What do I wish for?
No. Just thinking.
Ingvald's been playing a little game with my family for. It's been a long time now. I think it's about time we played something else.
You don't like, do you?
I can't say I do.
There's a big grin on Stonk's face now.
Oh, you two are becoming quick friends.
Fast friends.
I think we might have more in common than I thought.
Perhaps you might be of use to me.
I've gone from object to useful object. Let's do this.
It's a step up in Stonk's world.
Mm-hmm. It's a promotion right there.
Gone from object to stepping stone.
Well, I won't pry into your personal business, but you should know that most of us here, we're not exactly here for, well, we're not here to glorify Ingvald.
Few are these days.
Assassination party.
Starting to think his time might be coming to an end.
There's a slight eyebrow raise. Not like shock, not disapproval. Just an eyebrow raise. Just like he will remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
It remains to be seen. Though I do wonder, I don't believe that your power comes from Thor. You said the storms, and I assumed it was Thor, but it's not from them, is it? Something else.
It's not from Thor, no. I suppose, technically, I am trained in the ways of Ingvald. But just because I know it from him doesn't mean it comes. You learn how to use a sword from someone, yes, but that does not remain from him forever.
Speak for yourself. I taught myself when I was 6.
You've discovered
Listen, I can't always account for Stonk.
True.
Stonk gets it, probably, maybe.
Perhaps months ago, I would have had an issue with it, but to be honest, it seems everyone has some sort of magic these days.
Hypocrite.
And many of them are sleeping right over there.
I've noticed.
If you're going to be traveling with us, you should know it all. Slanei over there is a cleric for Limace.
Yeah.
Limace.
Biggest heretic here.
One of the halfling gods.
I've heard the name. Been some time. Not popular up here.
Rickard over there. I don't know for certain what the creature's name is, but he serves a Baylor.
I'm sorry. Lauren,
Yeah.
is there a creature in this world besides
No.
that?
Nah.
This is Stonk's misunderstanding, believing that it's multiple. And it's the.
It serves a Baylor, you said. this whole time, and the whole 2 days you know him, he's been vaguely serene, smiling, just vibing. Now you get this dude's 20 something. He's just a dude, and his facsimile of being wise and kind, and just, bro, what the fuck, just crumbles. He's like,
am I in the right group?
Baylor?
Is there another?
I'm Baylor. What does that even mean?
No.
Eldrick, son of Eldrick, Baylor the 11th. I wasn't expecting to be the session one, but you got dropped.
Let's go.
What do you mean?
Sorry, you're...
That's my last name, yes. My family.
Any relation to demons?
Well...
Oh, no.
Oh, we're gonna get along better than I thought.
It can't be.
You could save the story for another time if you
Yeah, you don't have to say this.
You could say it for
Because this
all
is
of us.
coming out immediately.
Yeah.
You can save this. I didn't expect that this would get me so much. I am sorry.
He's like... Demons, oh. It's not... He just, is lost in thought. I'll have to think about that.
Well,
Perhaps it's a coincidence.
well, it doesn't have much to do with me. You can take it up with her. I know. Shut up.
You said the keyword. Watch.
Hey, if you bring up Baylor, I think Rickard's gonna talk a bit more.
Next session, that's what we're starting with.
Oh boy. You said the keyword. Okay, any other questions?
That's the quickest way to get Rickard's trust up.
Yeah.
No, I mean, everyone else we were traveling with died, so no point in, dredging up the dead people to talk about them, so. You can ask questions about Stonk.
He's busy recovering his facade of serenity.
Excellent. No questions for Stonk. And he remains the most stable one for another session.
You just said the wrong thing.
Baylor, I'm Baylor. It's her name.
Where's Moya? You can't take that from me. That's mine.
It's like, bro, what are you...
Is this some kind of sick joke?
Me? Which,
That's some sort of twisted joke.
Alright. Well,
huh.
yeah. I think now's a great time to end our session.
Unless anything happens to Slanei on his solo watch.
Oh, yeah. You gotta roll for the fire, and then we'll be done.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up.
2.
14
Okay, fine.
plus
Okay, we're
stuff. Woo!
It's only DC 10 for the fire? To keep it going?
Yeah, it's only DC 10 for the fire. It's DC 15 if the fire fails and you need to stay warm that night.
Okay.
Alright, so, before we end and wrap up our session today, how y'all feeling?
Oh,
That was
God.
pretty good.
I was...
I didn't expect you to hit the keyword in session 1.
I didn't expect that to be the keyword, session 1.
I thought you two were gonna be cagey about that.
Well,
What's the point?
at this point, what's the point of being cagey?
Also, doesn't concern me.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't learn shit. I mean, you know what's related to me. You don't. I haven't told you what that means.
Yeah. And honestly, it means more to him than it does to me. So that's why I was willing to share it.
Yeah.
It's why I didn't, say, oh, I got the god's eye in my head.
I haven't even
here.
seen that shit
Yeah,
yet.
nope, you
You
haven't
just think
seen it.
he's just got a fucked up eye.
Yeah, that happens.
Got pink eye if you ever... pulls
Yeah,
it
he's
out.
got pink eye.
I don't have restoration
Didn't
magic.
you
I can't give
convince
you a new
Ro
one.
it was pink eye?
Yes.
Tried to. I don't know if it succeeded. It was a while
I thought
ago.
we did...
Alright. I thought it was successful. I think she was just kind of like, oh, okay.
That's a little weird, yeah.
And then you proceed to bone her, and she's like, oh.
No. It was both before.
No, she asked if it was contagious.
She did. Oh, no.
And you're like,
No?
Alright.
I hope not.
Do you have any final words?
I'm happy I got to reveal my own backstory stuff. No one was here to listen to it, though.
Yeah.
Baylor Senpai.
Haha.
Oh my god,
Oh.
give me some cool powers, Baylor
No.
Senpai.
No, that wouldn't.
I wonder
Warren wouldn't
how,
do
how is the
that.
respect meter going to skyrocket when you
Warren
that's
wouldn't
my
do
last name?
that.
It's gonna fluctuate. I'll tell you, it's not gonna be as low as it is right now.
All right.
It's not gonna be a straight line, though.
Ladies, gentlemen, all in between and outside of the spectrum.
The Technicolor rainbow in between.
Thanks, Josh.
Yes.
I bid you farewell.
Goodbye.
I beg you, poo poo.